Hello everyone, and welcome to Perilous Pursuits, a live D&D podcast where a bunch of us nerdy-ass DMs sit around and play D&D. It's been 20 years since the events of the last campaign, Castle Tymora. Now, a new party of adventurers have been hired by Mary at Castle Tymora, just outside of Waterdeep. Warning, some content may not be suitable for all audiences. And now, let's jump into tonight's episode of Perilous Pursuits.
We are recording.
All right.
Blah, blah, blah. Started playing Tiny Tina.
Now in our new location and our new space.
Right now. Yeah, renovated.
The newly renovated Dungeon Master Dungeon.
For all this renovation, Gord, you have to give me 50% of the Patreon fee.
Sure, absolutely.
50%.
Can you pay? It'll be directly paid by the Patreon.
The patron.
The patron.
No, just the patron.
Yeah. The Schneider Dungeon.
Okay, so we're back to Castle Tymora. It's been a while. We had, some icy escapades that we had to manage. And now we're back to rolling for Raycap, just like we always do.
I'm glad I'm not part of the peanut gallery anymore.
Oh, no.
Ray.
That's above average. What'd you get?
3. You get lower than 3. Or no, it's better, right?
You got a 3?
Yeah.
No, it's not that. No, it's not the good one. Spencer's game. Not the good one. Ha!
4.
As good as I could ask for. He's so happy.
16.
Has to be on the table, though.
No, it does not. It has 11. To be rolled. Okay, so everyone's in. Will, looks like 3. 3 wins it.
Good job, Will.
Digital dice.
No, I had 18.
Oh.
18. It's all you. Good thing you listened to that podcast.
I didn't, but I do remember what happened last.
Okay, well, let's hear it.
Last time on Castle Tymora, the next generation. I don't...
Keep going, keep going.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. Our fearless group of adventurers, mostly fearless, were attacked by the White Dragon as Nirax was trying to revive his son.
Mm-hmm.
Turned out to be why can't String
Or Stropper. We don't know.
Oh,
that hasn't happened yet.
Oh, that hasn't happened yet. But
Actual dice.
everyone other than Lorth, me, sadly, well, not sadly, made their save against the dragon's fear. I failed and didn't save once throughout the whole combat. And we luckily killed the dragon, mainly from our little druid friend, not Nirax. Nirax, I don't think he did much. Well, he
did enough.
He did something. Our little druid friend shot many scorching rays into the dragon, basically soloing it.
103 points of damage.
Yes.
That's not anywhere near where a druid should ever be in the damage scale.
Yeah, we also got some background character building from a certain character.
Yeah.
Voices were everyone's favorite Doro now.
Doro is...
Voices were canonized.
And must be...
and, Doro's favorite person in the world, that was canonized.
Yeah.
Well, now, Spencer started...
D&D Beyond's broken. I can't
play Doro. Sorry, guys.
Well,
Can't do the voice.
You changed the network. It's called Schneider now.
Yeah,
You missed...
Yeah, my D&D Beyond thing got disconnected too when I need that for Bloodhunter.
What's the password?
But our perilous group was able to slay the dragon,
Wherever.
and we got a bunch of loot from it.
Oh, whoever was in the battle got loot.
I did get loot. You did at the end say I could get loot.
I gave you a whole pile of copper.
Isn't that what it is?
I don't know.
I think that's what it is.
Which
Well,
is actually just copper-plated stones.
I thought that since you spent so many turns not in the battle, that you spent those turns looking for loot, and then you rolled a D100.
Yeah,
right.
And you
And
got
rolled a
4 pieces of treasure
Yeah.
that you're going to learn about right now.
Yeah.
After you finish
Right,
the
After you
break.
finish
Yeah.
breaking.
And yeah, we separated the gold, and we're now trying to get out of the cave with the corpses and revive them at a later point.
Everyone's got a headache.
There's
Lots of
suspiciously
concussions.
some open networks nearby.
And yeah, I think most of that session was the dragon combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nirax learned an important lesson that money doesn't solve every problem.
Mm.
Well, he was,
I don't think
he
you
was
learned it.
thinking about it.
You
You're
guys
right.
tried to convince him of that. He
Yeah,
didn't
you're
learn
trying
it.
to-
He got told about
Trying
it.
to shove that lesson down my throat, I think that's what it was.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. I just thought that Mr. Nirax was being very generous, giving away half of his loot that he had, just
all
emptying everything
Great
out.
guy. Good old Nirax.
Yeah.
Didn't see that coming.
No, it made it super easy. I didn't have to come up with like new loot to give everybody.
No,
I was
you
like,
said you were going to give us new loot.
Oh, did I say that?
Yeah,
No.
you did say.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's a good thing I prepared.
Oh, cha-cha!
It's a good thing I prepared a little something for everyone. Maybe I wasn't fully clear with the amount of gold that everyone received.
We got 3,000 gold pieces each.
Yes,
yeah,
I
I
said
thought
I said 3,000 gold pieces.
a third. Because I changed it.
But-
Yeah, a third blood.
Let me just be clear that it's not plus 3,000 gold to whatever you have. It's 3,000 is what you can carry.
Unless you have a bag of holding.
Or unless you have a bag of holding. Or if you're carrying, say, platinum, you kind of have to be like, well, I'd rather hold on to the platinum instead of the gold.
Isn't there any gems in this pile?
But
You were specifically looking for gems, and I have those particular items for you right
when
here.
we created that fire to keep us all warm, I
Yes.
specifically used all the platinum.
Oh.
We burned so we have a
That's
big
not what you
platinum
said.
nugget.
You said
No.
gold. You said gold.
Yeah, it's
That's not
canon.
what you
It's
said.
recorded.
And we're probably getting toxic fumes from the gold, too.
If it was platinum, it might be, but not gold.
Oh, yeah, gold.
Nice.
Okay, so these are the items that you find that you may choose to keep a secret, or you can choose to
Keep
let
it safe.
other people know. That's yours.
Me? Nirax?
An Irex.
Nirax gets in there?
This one is
So am I
for
getting
Cause.
Yeah, you gotta pass that over to us.
Okay, this one is for Cody. Codarum. This is for Silra. Oh, is
I
it
wonder if it helps you with
Is it good?
fire damage.
Yeah, that's yours. This is for Lorth. And this one for Doro.
Doro.
Mike, you pass this down to Doro. Very good. And you take a minute to kind of read what I've written there and the different items that you have. And
Yes, it's for Doro.
Doro! Doro's item!
It's a picture of Nirax.
Doro gives us items from Nirax. It's a profile picture of Nirax on the couch like George Costanza.
Oh,
Oh.
so you might want to keep those in a safe place, like
Keep it secret.
like
Keep
the
it
secret
safe.
the secret notes that I handed
Oh,
everyone at
right.
the beginning of the campaign that are just now gone.
Yeah.
Fire starter.
No fires, please.
Oh, yeah, let's get the fire going today.
No,
Cold here.
no.
I'm barely able to sleep at night now from the heat.
So this was the end of the evening. This is the morning. You're in the dragon's lair at the base of this golden mountain. You've loaded up all the loot you can carry, as much as you can physically manage. But the day is yours. What do you want to do? Nirax,
Mr. Nirax?
you were in the middle of something yesterday that you ran out of
Concentration.
juice for. But that's you can up to you where you want to do your ritual, if you want to do it, or if you want to go back to the castle.
If you want to start, me and Doro can get the other stropper. Sure. Other stropper.
He's up top.
Yeah,
over
we'll
there.
bring him down here.
Sure, I'll start on this guy here, and we'll set up, and I'll do my throat thinging.
Your throat thinging?
Oh, that's part of the ritual.
Okay.
And,
Mongolian throat thing.
I enter and I cast.
Okay, so resurrection.
Yeah.
You have components enough to cast one
Reincarnation.
resurrection.
Reincarnation.
Well, you tell me what it is.
Yeah,
So you're a druid.
That's reincarnate.
Okay, so when you left your castle, you had components for 2,
1,000
and
gold
you
pieces.
burned components
You
for
there?
1.
Can you give me your 1,000 gold pieces?
It's right on the ground.
Well, I'll take yours though, but yeah,
Mr. Doro, do you think
I could grab 1,000.
Okay, but
maybe
what
you
else
could
is
take me up
required?
a quick go?
Oils and unguents.
So the oils and the unguents, you only have enough for 1 right now.
If only we had residual.
Yes, see now residuum can be used to replace any component.
I would know that.
Well, any
No one
wizard,
tell me.
any wizard would
You
know
got,
that.
you got a bunch of residual gems, though.
I did.
Threw them in, so
I threw him in the lake.
Oh,
What?
I threw all the.
He
and I
100%
even
did.
stole one from Doro to throw in the lake.
well,
But
that would
they-
be really handy right
They
now.
weren't refined into drugs, though. They were.
In there.
What?
I stood at the edge of the lake and I threw him in the lake.
Okay.
Maybe
So
one
you
of
do
us.
have the components for 1 casting.
Well, maybe just leave him up there because I can only do 1.
Oh. Okay.
I don't have the correct ingredients to make up this recipe.
Oh. All right.
Are you cooking something?
Yeah, I'm gonna cook up a new strappa and inject him with a new life and a new configuration.
But once you start this ritual, you're like zoned out for 10 minutes.
Yep.
It's 1 hour.
So I'm gonna let's bring him down.
It's an hour?
It's 1 hour.
A
Ooh.
lot of oogie boogie.
Yeah.
So let's bring him down off the hill,
Okay.
right where everyone is.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you had him propped up.
With a rock on top.
You know.
No, we had him. He was like a towel. We hung him over the edge of the rope bridge.
We put him up against the wall, put a rock on top of him. So he
Are
won't
we
fall.
talking about the stropper that's up by the bridge, or are you talking about the stropper that you
No, I
had
got
on
the one
on
on
top.
the mountain.
The
of
one up
gold.
top is like, he's on rock.
We're gonna have to take care of that guy later.
Okay.
But we bring this guy down.
this guy?
Whoever he is,
This drop.
Again, are you talking about the guy at the
on
bridge?
on the mountain gold.
Okay,
pile
let's
of
be
mountain.
clear.
We bring the pile of mountain dead dude down to the bottom.
Right. And you begin your throat singing for the next hour. Okay.
Getting you water or anything if your throat's getting dry.
Okay. Anyone
I gotta
else?
start over now
Anyone
again.
else doing anything
Fuck.
for the next hour?
I'm going to keep an eye out.
Okay.
Walk a patrol, keep him safe.
Okay, you'll need a perception check. Anyone else while the throat singing is going on?
I'm gonna keep searching the pile of gold.
Okay. You've searched for the items I've given you,
Yeah.
and you're maxed out. So,
I'm just looking for a ring or something.
you maybe something?
Maybe a little ring just kind of slipping on there.
Oh, and then encumbered. You fall over.
Yeah.
You can't walk anymore.
A curse ring. A curse ring will fit.
Yeah, okay, give me an investigation. See if you find any other little thing. I got a couple of first rings here, just for you.
You're rolling nothing but ones.
Oh, there we go. First ring.
That was a 1 on your investigation?
And 11.
Oh.
And 11 on my first roll. I got 11 on this
It would be like, when you put your phone in your shirt pocket and then you bend over to pick something up and the phone falls out.
Into the toilet.
Those are pants.
All the space you were given.
I just want to get that one more ring and then your gem falls out.
And you can't
But you didn't roll a 1, so it's okay.
I catch.
So Doro, is there something Doro's up to for an hour? In the morning, you've had some breakfast.
You have 1 hour to breathe life into Doro.
Doro, out of respect for string, goes completely quiet.
No!
Not using his own voice for the next hour.
Nirax unbuttons his shirt a bit in front of Doro.
Respect?
I'm kind of offended that you're playing Doro. I don't.
String?
Again, the party's not quite sure which one of these stroppers is related to who, because...
Which one of these stroppers belongs to whom?
Yes, because the damage that was taken has disfigured this winged, feathered
Would it matter?
creature.
They both looked exactly the same.
And Doro doesn't know either of them, so
Right.
apart from Mr. Nirax being upset.
Oh, I don't look too upset.
For your kid having died.
So
Bringing it back?
This particular spell brings them back as someone else, and you're going to have to rediscover who that is.
Do they carry their memories?
Yes.
They don't.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't look the same, right? So even when they're back, we're like, which one are you?
Look exactly like my wife.
Do we have to roll for gender?
Which one?
Oh yeah. Oh, Copper's definitely rolling for gender.
100%.
Like a
A
D6
loaded
even
dice there,
Gordon.
Well, we talked about that reversible jacket.
Yeah.
Right?
If you roll a 20, you can be male. Otherwise, I'm hitting on you.
We're coming up behind and cuffing your ass.
You don't technically count as a minor when you're resurrected, do you?
We need an HR department.
You're only a day old, technically.
It's not gay if he's an elf. Okay, so Priscilla, is there something you're doing for an hour?
Probably not. I'd probably just be resting still.
Mhm.
I'm still pretty spent from yesterday.
And how about Odin?
Odin's just like chilling by me.
But over the long rest, you're able to restore him.
Yeah, when I got up from my long rest, I snapped him back.
Can Odin carry 3,000 gold pieces?
Oh.
No.
Priscilla's okay with the drug staying down there.
Okay.
Actually,
The dog, that's something you can tinker back
Yeah, he comes
into
back.
existence.
Oh, long rest.
Weren't we going to do something with the...
But I'm not going to bring him back because I can't get him out of here.
Right.
Well,
Okay,
we're
that's
gonna-
fine. So you have the ability to bring him back, but you're going to bring him back, say, later in the day when you're...
I think it has to be at the end of a long rest. So
Oh, really?
I guess I might as well just bring him back now.
Were you gonna dress him up or something in the dragon scale? Or?
No, you were gonna like melt pieces of gold and like glue them back together like broken Japanese pottery in cups.
Called Katsugi or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just Katsugi.
I think during this hour, I'm going to try to find the residual in the river.
You're going to go
No
swimming.
I'm going to go swimming. Can someone cast a light spell on a rock or something, or a coin?
No.
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 I'm busy.
Don't have this battle.
Okay, so you're going swimming in the dark?
No.
Why?
I'm going to try to
I
find.
don't have light.
I'm going to try to find the residuum so we can cast a spell on the other corpse.
That's a good idea.
Okay, so
Still
I don't have
help
dark
you.
vision.
Neither do I.
in the lake, somewhere in the lake.
Yeah, I would think it would be heavy enough where it wouldn't be carried that far away with the
Am I still glowing blue?
It's the morning.
Oh, time to roll.
You might be a
Time
hero
for
for
a,
the next
yeah,
4
time
sessions.
for a D100 roll from
Come on, Electrum.
Kozildar.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good thing I
Is Electrum...
good thing I didn't forget
Nirax's
that.
kid?
Oh, yeah.
Is Electrum Nirax's or somebody else?
96%.
Oh, yeah. If you got 69, it'd be Electrum for sure.
Someone else. Okay.
That's your genie.
What was that, 69?
96.
96.
Even hotter.
Oh, 96?
Wow.
That's really high.
96 still works.
You're going to have a new assistant.
Okay, so this
You're
is...
just upside down.
That's right. You're normally on the bottom, now you're on top.
You're just facing the wrong way.
It's the cake rule.
Shitting on each other's heads.
Spencer's trying to draw
He's
the
trying to
number.
eat.
Yeah.
How's that?
I'm just really concerned for you all.
Okay, so in the morning, Cause, you wake up as Cause. You're no longer glowing. And some of the ooze that had oozed off of you with your gooey, glowing that you suffered yesterday, kind of like there's a little pile of it next to your bed. And when you look down at it, you rub your eyes and you look a little closer, and this little pile of goo, it's actually a cube. It's a small, it's like the cube that you first brought to the party. It's that identical size and shape.
Are you going to blow the keep up again?
It's that same, it's the same spell focus that you had
Cause you
at the
just
very
needed to
beginning. It
discharge
is
it,
now
the cube would have came back.
materialized in the goo.
96 is discharge.
Okay.
On the floor, because you're facing the wrong way.
And you know this to be identical to the one you had before. So it's not it's the exact same one, but it's the same properties.
Mm-hmm.
Don't put it in your beds.
Slowly slides down.
And it's not necessarily something that everyone else knows. It's something you know.
Mm-hmm.
You discover it, and for the rest of today, you can play normally as Cause.
Okay.
Wow. I'm going to spend 11 minutes identifying the thing that I found.
Okay.
So that I know what it is.
Okay. You're going to have to pass me back your paper, and I will add the...
I don't care if these guys know.
Oh,
It's a
well,
humming screwdriver.
I can't remember what the thing was.
I find an odd screwdriver-looking tool that hums with magic.
Okay, so this is...
I know what it is.
Doctor Who.
This is like...
a sonic screwdriver.
You identify it to be like a power core.
Okay.
And with the right tools and time, you think you might be able to integrate it into the dog and power him up.
I'll just have her.
Okay.
This is what you discovered.
Dog upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Anyone else need identified stuff?
I do have two things I want to get identified. First off, I'm just going to hold it this way. So you can only see some of it.
You can just share with me
You
what
can
you
just
want
tell
me to
him.
know.
Just read it
Oh,
out.
I have a necklace with 5 glowing orbs on it.
Okay.
Looks magical. And a black choker that also looks magical.
Okay. I'll spend 22 minutes doing those.
Okay.
Do you have detect magic?
I don't think I do anymore. Oh, I do. Yeah, I do.
I feel like if you put that on here, it would
Okay.
look like a strobe light with all the magic probably hidden deep in the gold.
Okay, I remember what the first thing is. I don't remember.
Fireball?
Probably.
Okay, so the first item, it looks like these orbs are have like an essence, like a soul trapped in the bead. So the glowing orbs, there looks like within each bead there is like a trapped soul.
Okay, and that's it.
You're identifying them?
Yep.
Okay, make an Arcana check to see how
Seems
much.
unfair. Can he roll for me?
Guidance.
Could I give him advantage by trying to help him?
No.
No, okay.
If he's doing the identifying, he has to know.
At least Arcana is under intelligence. And you're
Oh, I'm smart. 18.
Okay, so you think by crushing one of the beads, it will release the soul.
We'll explain that to you. It seems like a bad thing to... Well, maybe it's a good thing. Is the soul... Do I think the soul is trapped, or...
You think that in order for you to revive the soul, you have to have a host for it to go in.
Oh, well, we got this body right here that we don't need anymore.
Meanwhile, he's like,
I kick Nirax out of the way and I shove a bead down the... Actually, no, I'm going to do that with copper. Yeah, I'm going to do that with copper. We're going to put one up each end and then shake him really hard.
Yeah, like a martini.
Yes.
3 orbs. Not stirred.
That's a 96 right there.
Give copper the old 96.
Name of the episode already.
The old 96.
All right, well, that's what I can tell you about that.
I wouldn't mind trying that on the other one.
Probably not the best thing. If the resurrection doesn't work.
Honestly, I can't remember. I just made these items the other week. I can't remember what I made the choker. I have it in my notes here. I'll find it.
Okay.
It's taking a little bit longer to identify this particular item.
There's
Got some
one more
complex
item
magic.
that we might want to identify. It doesn't look magical. It's pricey. But there's this large, very flashy gold chain necklace. Looks approximately worth like 500 gold pieces or something. But it might be magical. It doesn't say it looks magical.
Should anyone else need something identified first?
I got this bedazzled bowl.
Okay, well, I'll ritual and detect magic to figure out what things are magical.
Pole, you said?
Bowl. It's a gem-encrusted bowl.
Oh, yes.
So it's like bedazzled, right?
Yes, bedazzled.
Rhinestones
Bedazzled.
everywhere.
You are
Eternal
one level
fades
wizard,
or dams.
Yeah.
so you can roll Arcana.
Two levels.
Okay, you can roll Arcana.
Can't you identify it yourself, though?
I don't have this spell.
Didn't you also do?
15.
Okay, with your wizard knowledge, you know that
That's not
a
this.
gem-encrusted bowl is
Probably you.
A
a
component.
component that is required for some high-level spells.
Yeah, for summoning elementals and
You
stuff.
you gotta have one.
Oh, it's a
and-
brazier.
So no, it's specifically a gem-encrusted bowl, not a brazier. So that's what it is, and you might need it later when you have those level spells.
He's a second level wizard.
Yeah, but that's not the only wizard.
the only living wizard.
Well, that's what he found. I can't tell you who it's for. It's just what he found.
Okay. Anyone else something to identify?
But it's very valuable. If you're not going to use it, you could sell it.
Yeah.
Do I need my item identified, or is it so part of Doro that...
Oh, I can't.
I'm pretty sure that it's just Doro. It's
Okay.
you know what it is.
It's a unique item.
Yes, it's
just for
a
Doro.
wondrous. It's a wondrous item, and it works just like I said it does.
Okay.
And Doro.
And I hold it, and I'm like,
Is it? This is it. This is it. I found it.
Does it let him spy on Nirax at all times?
It's plain to see what it is, and you know how it works.
You can feel whatever emotion Nirax is feeling.
It's a portal to Nirax's.
I put this large backpack on my back, and I feel complete.
I totally forgot what I had done until just now, and I'm like, oh yeah, that was good. I remember now.
Is it like a Nirax-shaped backpack?
No, it's a Doro,
Oh.
the Explorer.
It's a little different than a handy haversack. It's it's a special wondrous item.
Does it have a talking map on it?
You'll find out. Okay, so
Does an hour go by?
an hour has passed. We need to do some rolls.
So if Copper doesn't survive, you have to make a character named Swiper.
It's too bad there's no fox race in D&D then.
Does this mean that I have to start rolling at the beginning of every day to see which character I'm playing?
Yes.
Yes, you do. No, there are some downsides to being reincarnated.
Yes.
Yeah. So
you lose your race.
no, and
Well,
there are some
technically,
side
there's an
effects
option
too.
to
It's,
become the same race.
you don't necessarily the transfer isn't exact. There are some.
The body's pretty fluid right now. They're a they.
Oh,
Them.
do they look like causes discharge? Fluid?
Is that how they reincarnate? The corpse just discharges? Comes a little,
There's a little puddle of stropper there.
yeah.
Maybe.
Where's the remote?
So
I got the table here.
I need you to roll on the table. We're going to let Doro do the roll.
Doro.
You know the roll? Oh, but
He did, but this is a new spell.
Hey, Jason, is the remote for this thing?
I don't know where it is.
No black remote.
I say we let him pick from what he rolled last time and what he rolls this time, just to be
No one's using it.
No.
Is it a D20?
You just hold it once.
Is it a D100? It's D100. Yeah. D100.
You got to hide
I don't know
last
what
time.
table Jason goes off of, but it might not be that one.
Well, this is the reincarnate spell. That's what
Mhm.
we're going on.
The legacy version, yeah.
Oh.
You got legacy?
Ooh,
So legacy
don't
only.
say.
Yeah,
I see
this
good
is
numbers.
legacy.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, no.
What you do?
19.
That's legal.
Hi-tie-tie-tie-tie. You be a mountain dwarf.
Okay. I also need you to roll evens or odds. Now, we got odds
Tells us where the
or
beards are.
evens.
Oh my god! Is it one
Is
or
it one
20?
beard or two?
Oh, you got it here. We got
You
a
got the coin.
coin. You got a coin.
One
to
or
flip
20?
or spin.
One. A dangle.
That's odds.
You got it. Any?
Odds is a masculine character.
Is that the what it's going to be?
That's what it's good.
Yeah, because...
Well, that's for him, though, but when you roll, we'll tell you.
Yeah, that's different.
I get to...
2
Or 3.
and 1.
Okay.
I'll tell you after you roll which one's female.
Okay.
That one.
There you go.
I'll just do it right here.
It lands like this.
Yeah.
You're just smooth.
I'm Tor. Hi, I'm Barbie. What's up?
Yeah.
Is my name Copper?
Okay, so the spell finishes, and there is. You may describe how your spell looks as you complete your ritual.
Well, as the throat sounds just kind of morph over the body, and you see like a long beard form under the chin, and there's the big, huge pair of nuts, but a tiny little penis.
What?
This is the way it goes. That's how I do my work.
You absorb energy from...
You can only create what you know.
That's why Penny left.
And then the second beard down below. And, it's a wrinkly old dwarf.
Do we have a roll for age?
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah.
I mean...
Well, how many D100s is that?
Dwarves can be old,
Or
right?
you do a couple
Yeah.
of D6s for 100s?
5d6 or something?
Do a D6 for how many
I'm
hundreds?
surprised it doesn't have a mechanic here within the...
Probably just
I
the
think it's
equivalent
the
of
same age.
Yeah, the same age that he was before.
So for what would a dwarf be?
Like the
I don't know
The
how.
same age.
equivalent lifespan of.
Pretty
Yeah,
sure
that
dwarves
makes
can live for a
The
couple
good news
years.
is your armor will still fit.
Hooray! Did you say mountain dwarf?
It's not awful, actually. It's not great. It's not awful.
Now you're going to roll lots of ones.
It's
He was
not a
Kenku.
halfling.
He was
Oh, he
Kenku
was-
before
oh,
his
right.
dwarf.
He's a dwarf. Right, I'm thinking about that.
Okay. We'll give Spencer a moment to kind of rework his.
I think I did pretty good there. Hey, Doro? Do you like my work on you? Doro?
Give him a minute. Give him a minute.
Doro, what'd you think? Did I do good, Doro? I can't hear you.
But he's string now, right?
No, there's Doro still there.
Yeah, but I want to be Dwarf.
Rocks fall, Doro dies.
Kill off Copper then.
Doro will leave as soon as Nirax leaves, because he'll go with Nirax.
So, we ready to go up top? I can change into this giant eagle thingy and carry up whoever can't fly.
Like all of us?
Alright, why don't we get that crunchy guy? Maybe there's a stairwell or something we could take.
Yeah, there's a ladder on the other side.
No.
You know about the ladder.
Let's go take the ladder. Let's use the ladder to get up.
Okay.
Save a spell.
Okay.
Oh,
Is that the plan?
The zombies though too. There's zombies up there too.
Well, they're probably eating copper by now.
But what about his discharge? Is it still safe?
Okay. If that's the plan, you're going to go to the ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Will it be harder for us to get back to copper if we use the ladder?
There's also the hole in the bridge.
The bridge, yeah, that's why we're down here.
So someone could fall down again.
Those zombies are probably... Did we see any zombies fall down? Because they couldn't make it across that bridge. We couldn't.
Well, there weren't any zombies on the
Far side.
deep side of the bridge.
You guys made it across the bridge. It's just
I'll
the
just slide you guys up.
string made a big fucking deal of it at the end of the...
I'll just polymorph into an eagle and fly us up.
Okay. Now, you're not going to try and find residuum and do one more spell down?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Oh.
We don't have the body though.
Also, someone who's like going in the water would have to have dark vision if we don't have light.
I have dark vision.
Okay, then you can go in the water.
Where's the residuum?
He threw him into
Nirax
the
threw it
river
away.
Why did he do that?
because he didn't want to condone drugs.
It's not drugs.
dog.
I know,
Okay.
but it's Nirax.
Safe patch.
But
Yeah.
Doesn't need to breathe.
Yeah, I could send my dog under and see if he can go sniff out some gems for me.
I
You
grab
smell them
Copper
enough.
and I fly him up.
You grab
Copper?
Or Codarum.
I'm getting residual. I'm busy.
I just grabbed him. And somebody else. I
Okay,
grabbed
so
Cause.
you polymorph into...
I polymorphed. I just
Well-
grabbed a couple people. One was Codarum, one was Cause.
Okay.
Yeah,
you
the
can
dog
oppose
steps
the
on
grapple check.
Okay.
You can roll strength or dexterity, athletics or acrobatics.
But he also has to roll.
Yeah.
Versus giant eagle.
So you have to roll a grapple.
It's a giant eagle strength.
9.
Pull the Nirax.
No, 20. Plus 3, 23.
Okay, and I said that you could carry 2 characters, unless it was the dog, right? Because the dog weighs so much.
I weigh a lot. I have big armor.
Mm-hmm. 1, 2. Are you opposing the grapple? Okay. So whether you like it or not, he's flying you.
Okay.
This bird.
I will use 2 treasures of my Shadow Step ring that he just gave me to teleport away from his grapple.
You would have had time to attune to it.
Yeah.
And you can't attune unless if there's moonlight, but you're in a cave, so you're good.
We'll come down and get him again.
So you shadow step to where?
Just back to where we were just talking.
Okay.
5 feet, 10 feet away. Or whatever.
Okay, you're headed up.
I'll grab him.
No, you're headed up with him.
Okay. Did I drop? Oh, I can't talk.
Can't talk.
I dropped you off.
So Wonk is up by the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna look at the body, make sure nothing's disturbed it.
I'll light a torch.
White.
The body looks like it's exactly the way you left it, with the rock still on him. You put a rock on him for some reason.
So he didn't blow away.
Yeah.
The cave went.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna leave the Wonk alone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Back I go.
Okay, Wonk, you're
He's
all
checking
there
his
by
hit points.
yourself in the dark.
Can you see in the dark?
You light a torch.
I'll light a torch.
You have a torch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
You light the bridge on fire.
We're on the right side of the bridge, though. The exit side.
Okay. Yes, you are on the exit side. Okay, so you fly back down.
Grab Codarum, Sora.
I found the
No,
gems.
he's had time now while you were flying up. You guys are looking for gems.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll grab.
Well, let's stick with the gems here. Let's take
So
a minute here
I'll
to...
put a detect magic out, because I think the gems magic, right? Residual?
They definitely are.
They are a component.
But they are magical in nature that they can replace any component.
Mhm. Okay, so you're trying to detect them.
Yeah, I'll cast that spell.
What category of magic would it be? I want to see would it just be a blank light? No connection to any of the schools?
It doesn't matter.
Within
Okay.
30 feet of me, I can see where they
Okay.
are. If they're
Are you going out to look for them? You're sending the dog.
No, once I know where they are, I'm going to say, go over this way.
Okay.
Good boy.
Okay, you send out the dog. You still don't quite know where they are, but you sort of knew where in this area, and it might take 10 minutes to find it. You're going to be back. You could be back before 10 minutes.
Probably 5 minutes up and 60 seconds down.
You know how fast you can go down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably a 3-minute turnaround.
No, it was more than
It was more than a minute,
a minute.
because a
free
minute
fall.
was only 600 feet.
2 minutes to fly up, a minute to fly down.
More than
2
a minute.
minutes. 5 minutes at least.
Yeah.
Because you
Okay.
can't go straight up unless you...
Okay, so give me your perception for the dog.
Dogception.
Dogception. He's looking. Actually, he's investigating.
Ugh.
Is that any better for the dog? Probably not.
I think he's looking.
Either one for the dog.
800 feet.
That's
I use your stats if you're
600.
looking through them. I got the mine.
My fly speed is
I can't see through his eyes.
But falling is 600.
10 rounds in a minute, so
It's probably 2 rounds. 2 minutes to get up.
But up is, that's a climb. Down is like...
This isn't DC 20, it's a fly. Do a fly check.
I want the perception for the dog to find the gems.
I rolled an 8, so it probably fails.
Yeah. He doesn't find the gems. They're lost to the lake.
Alright. Fuck copper, I don't care anymore.
We actually don't know if it's copper yet. A dwarf appeared.
Hey, Mr. Dwarf, who are you?
Yeah.
Are you non-verbal?
I need Mr. Dwarf to roll a
He
D100.
went from feathers to hairy palms.
Another demon.
This is for other things.
90?
Ooh.
90.
9.
Okay. You can't stop saying how nice the weather is.
Okay.
I don't
That's
know
what's
who
on
I
me.
am, but it's beautiful down here. It's so pleasant. It's really comfortable. A little chill in the air, but
What's your name? Wow, it's not even cloudy down here at all.
it's just like a little haze, almost like it was icy yesterday, but not quite now. It's really comfortable.
I think he's copper. He's pretty annoying.
We better find those gems.
The voice sounds different. The voice is definitely different.
Well, it's a
Dwarf.
dwarf.
Yeah.
Alright, well.
Don't you think it's nice down here? I think it's nice down
Yeah, you should stay.
Crunchy's looking for a girlfriend.
Go in there, Mike.
Thanks, little nubs.
Really? You don't remember anything? It's not that I don't remember. It's just I'm really blown away. The way that just like the ambient light is hitting the gold and it's just reflecting on the wall. It's quite beautiful. It's really nice down here.
Just when he's about to say his name, I swoop down and pick up Stropper.
Of course you do. Let's drag it out a little bit longer. Do you resist being swooped up by the big eagle?
No.
I'll take Rizzo with it.
Okay, so on the way up, you guys can have a conversation.
Yeah.
I can't hear anything over the weep.
Whoosh.
Yeah.
Whoosh.
Actually, they're really
There's
quiet.
a nice breeze in this cave.
Yeah, it's a little windy.
What?
Yeah.
The Eagles part.
Hey, Doro, have you ever thought of getting augmented to look more like Nirax? I think that would work well for you.
Absolutely. Yeah. If we could just find a tower, I could help. I could help Mr. Nirax.
So creepy.
It's perfect.
Okay, minutes pass and you drop off the next two at the top of the bridge.
We'll get Plorth and Kaz next.
You fly back
Is
down.
already up there.
Kaz is already up there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Doro and
What?
Lorth.
Loro and Dorth.
Doro.
Plural and Ward?
Doro and Worf.
Okay, do either of you resist, or you're ready to fly?
I'm ready to fly. I'm not going to be able to get that residuum. Can't see it.
I'm ready, Mr. Nirax.
Inspiration.
Take me.
I drop them off.
He's coming. He's coming.
And just backlit with these majestic feathers, I come down, but I only pick up Godarum.
He's come.
And
He's drawing it out for you.
I think I think Durrell's good down there.
Well, I thought you picked Doro up already.
No.
Mr.
I did not come.
You have to pick up Doro.
Falls into the gold. No!
He shakes his head, he flies down, he gets Doro.
Okay.
What about
Grabs
the
him
dwarf?
by the backpack.
Oh, the dwarf went with Resurrect.
The what?
Grab him by the backpack.
Okay, so all of the characters are now at the bridge.
Which side of the bridge do you land us on?
Put Doro on the other side.
All of the characters are at the bridge. Except for the dog. You pick up the dog.
Go get my dog! Go get my dog!
Please.
So
I wait for that.
this is a bird.
I
So
go down.
you can't speak, but you can hear.
Yeah, I go down and get the dog.
Okay.
Can't you, like, mind link with one of us?
Yeah.
He hasn't, but he can.
Doro can too.
He only links with Nirax.
Yeah. All day long in my head.
Mr. Nirax, I'm only linked with you.
So the dog's much heavier, and you struggle, but you manage, and you're really sweaty now. This has been like a lot of trips.
Birds don't sweat.
I drop off the dog and then I just transform back into Nirax and just see glistening sweat right in front of Doro. Standing
Mr. Nirax, you're so hot and glistening.
Discharge everywhere.
It's weird.
You did this.
Oh man, I love Doro.
He always an adventure with us.
If Copper ever dies, you know you're gonna get him.
That's my next character.
I'm gonna kill Copper.
It's gonna be Doro backwards. The whole art.
Or road.
Okay, so you're on the bridge, or you're on the, let's say, west side of the bridge, closer to the castle.
And I'm gonna. I think we'll resurrect the other one here. Are you my son? Are you Kappa?
It's such a beautiful cave.
I don't know. Is he retarded?
Yeah, it's Copper for sure.
It's Copper.
It's not like that's the only thing you can say.
He said I couldn't stop talking about it.
I said, in conversation, you keep bringing it up, but it's not the only thing you can say.
Yeah, I do find it nicer up here than down there.
Do you remember being a bird ever once before? Are you string or are you Kappa?
I don't think I've been a bird before.
What?
I don't think I've been copper before.
Weren't you a kinky?
Yeah. I'm not copper.
Who are you? Who the fuck are you? I threw you off this cliff.
I'm string.
All right.
That corpse is your son.
Okay. Fuck.
Oh, Resurrect will walk up to Nirax and be like, "Oh, I'll pat your thigh. It's okay. It's okay."
Now I'm all red and sweaty and all hot and bothered.
It's good to have you back, String.
It's like you're gonna
I
have
got
to,
most of your stuff.
Okay. Alright. This feels really weird. I don't know if...
It looks weird. Sorry.
This is Nirax's Timu resurrection.
And you all find, just talking with String, but in this new body, it just seems wrong. It's like when someone gets a new haircut and you can't really tell who they are. Or,
What are you pointing to?
Spring beforehand was kind of like a
Who's the
jukebox,
stranger?
right? Like
yeah,
for,
who's this guy
tape
with this
recording.
weird haircut?
Where's Ray and his mop?
Hey, String, I have something that kind of suits you. It's
Why not me?
movable thread.
Okay.
Yeah. 24 inches.
All right.
Unbreakable.
Unbreakable.
You wouldn't be handing it to him.
Are you able to, like, form your own words now, or are you still repeating old words?
Well, it's
Pleasant in here, isn't it?
it's really nice.
I find it really hot in here.
I'm not used to having a voice that I haven't heard before.
That is pretty weird.
Do you need help there, Mike?
Someone rushed to finish a room? Holy crap. You did a good job.
Yeah, he's in major pain.
I don't know what things I was missing, but this is most of the stuff I found.
Thanks.
What was the afterlife like?
Not as comfortable as this cave is. It might be a little warm for Nirax, but this is comfortable compared to however long I was out.
It was like 2-3 days.
I didn't think you were that bad of a person.
Thanks.
Would have been just one day.
One day.
It was dead for an entire day.
No, it wasn't that long.
Not even.
You fell down, we fought the dragon.
We fought the dragon
Then
a
we
bit
also had a
after.
long rest.
Then we long rested to get the spell back, so it was like 9 hours or something.
You fell. We went to the castle. We long rested there. We came back.
Yeah.
We fought the dragon. We long rested again.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
then we
Yeah.
resurrected.
There was a day.
It was a full day. Yeah, you missed a full day.
I'm sorry.
But the weather hasn't changed much.
I guess that means that I'm a day younger,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
but
You're also a dwarf, so you're going to live longer, I think.
Birds don't have long lifespans.
Yeah, like 20 days? No, not 20 days.
That's gotta be pretty weird, though. Your whole sense of identity.
When you look in the mirror, it won't be you anymore.
thank you for this. I appreciate the encouraging words that
Big
not myself anymore, that I'm going to live longer than I should have, and
Your balls
Wow.
are bigger?
Your parents probably won't recognize you.
And
We're here
your
for you,
voice,
though,
Can
friend.
you stop?
all of a
That's
sudden,
awful.
just that sentence right there that you just said sounded like Lorth.
Oh, you're still able to do that. Maybe your parents will recognize you.
Again, not very nice.
my parents abandoned me when I was really young, so they probably wouldn't recognize me. Whether I looked like me or I looked like a dwarf, so. But thank you again.
Well, we're here for you, though, friend. So,
It's so nice of you to, like, feel this way about your fallen comrades, so we should really get Copper back up for you guys.
you look over and just push a copper over.
With the rock.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Tying
what
the rock to
was
his ankle.
for. Yeah.
I can't remember if I have any of these onions back at the castle.
Onions?
It's a magical component.
Yeah, I don't know. Would you have had a stock of stuff?
That residual we were looking for would have done it.
Yeah.
I might have one of those back at the castle.
Maybe. Maybe you have.
Can't quite remember.
Can't quite remember.
Maybe we should head back to the castle.
If it's anywhere, it would be back at the castle.
Isn't the castle overrun with zombies?
Yeah, there's like zombie giants.
Well, I killed a few.
How many?
No,
My
you
wife
cowered
was alive.
under your bed from them.
Well, I was just waiting for you guys to get back. My wife, I think, is still alive. She smells nice.
You guys saw Alondra as a zombie.
Oh,
She doesn't smell as good as she used to.
She is still
This is Doro.
alive.
I handed you a hair.
A hair?
You handed Doro.
It's like a long curly.
Are you gonna try to like kill her and then reincarnate her?
No, it's my wife.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
you
know,
can bring
but
her back
she's
as
a
my
zombie.
wife.
She's a zombie.
She's my wife.
She's a
Wow.
zombie.
Yeah, so
I bet there's lots of dudes that kill their wives and then reincarnate them, wait until they turn into an elf or something good.
there's less talking back that way.
Not good enough. The character creator just be like, no.
Randomize.
Yeah, swipe left, swipe left.
Ah, she's a fucking dwarf again.
Same short little dick and big balls.
No, I think we can fix her up and maybe we can get her cured and
Yeah, and everyone can have a turn.
She can flip the coin.
Daro, that's my wife you're talking about.
A turn for what?
We had one night with the
Strap
three of us.
yourself in
That'll
on the
never
box.
happen again.
But that's when I fell in love with you, Mr. Nirax.
You were supposed to go on her.
There's so much backstory being written right now.
This is like
Nirax.
It was like session 0 for Doro.
Doro. You're like, I just can play Doro whenever I want to say something that Coach Darren wouldn't say that.
Yeah. Doro, shut up. That's enough out of you.
Thank you, Codero. That was a bit too far.
Be respectful.
But maybe we should head back and, I'll check my magic cupboard,
Are we going to fight all the zombies
my
then?
magic pantry. Well, maybe we could sneak in. I've got this pass without a trace thing I could do on everyone, and we could sneak in, and maybe someone go invisible and go grab a rock, and
I don't really do sneaking.
well, somebody else can.
Okay.
Any volunteers to?
Are you headed? Everyone's headed back to
Before
the
we-
castle, or
We do this, Rosora will walk up to, New String, and Rosora will, I guess, yeah, I'm almost your height now. I'll hug your waist, so I'm like, I'm sorry. We didn't get there in time.
It's fine.
I threw that feather fall on you. That should have worked.
It's a little bit longer down than we thought it was, I guess. But
Yeah, it's a long way down. It took a few minutes to fly out.
So,
I guess I'll figure out
how did Kappa and both you end up falling off the bridge there, String? Like, how did that happen?
Well, he was going a little slow past the bridge, so I thought that I'd go past. I didn't make it.
and it kind of sounds like Nirax's voice coming out of you.
That's weird.
You sound like you're talking to yourself.
Hello?
A little bit.
Are you making fun of me?
I wouldn't dream of it.
He's finding it hard to control his mimicry, and every time he talks to someone different, he talks to Resilra, and then it sounds like Resilra. He talks to Nirax, and he starts mimicking Nirax's voice.
What happened?
So did you, both of you fall together? Down this, off this bridge?
Well, I fell, and then he tried to help, and then Godarim tried to help, and then we just both kept falling.
And then you guys died? That's it? Did you say anything to each other?
A little bit. A little bit.
Did Kappa say anything about me?
I would imagine that he's going to probably wake up a different person, too.
Did Kappa say anything about me?
Yeah, he did.
Alright.
He didn't say if it was good or bad.
No one asked you, Resilra.
That's true. Sorry.
Okay, so you're staying at the top of the bridge.
Let's go.
Are you going back? If you're going back, are you taking the Stropper body with you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's carrying Stropper?
We can put him in, like, who wants to go
We
into
got a
the
minecart.
minecart? Yeah.
Well, you have to get him to the minecart.
I can put him on the back of the dog.
Okay.
Just roll them up.
Yeah, we can fly him out after.
Carry them
It's a
like a
fruit
rug.
roll.
Just like a rug over your shoulder. Yeah.
How much of this body do you need for the spell?
Well,
I've got my axe over the body.
So I need all the parts.
Do they have to be connected?
Yes.
Oh. Fuck.
Mutilate.
Weren't you best friends with Kappa?
What?
Kodarim. You're married, Doc's son, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you and Kappa used to write me how you guys used to be good friends and hang out and
Yeah, he said that a lot.
you and
Yeah. He
some
talked
girl
about-
named Electrum. I don't know what that was about, but
Yeah, no, he talked about that we were friends a lot.
yeah, like your brothers in arms or something, right?
Yeah, he said that.
Not the buddies.
So why did you like talking about Kappa like that? Like you just want to get rid of him? It sounds like you don't like
No,
him.
I'm just trying to make it a little easier on us. You know, he drags us down, so if I could chop him into pieces, that'd be a lot easier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can sew the pieces back on.
Well, you do you.
Sounds like you're trying to be like take the asshole off of me and put it on you. So I kind of thank you for that.
Anyway, he's had a lot of drug problems, so it's strained everyone's relationships, you know, in recent years.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I don't know what got into him.
Yeah, well, you weren't around, so there was that. But I got this cool ring now, so we good.
Yeah, he just gets quiet. He walks towards the minecart.
I will carry Copper's body instead of putting him on the dog.
Okay.
More respect.
Okay.
Who wants to be in the cart? Maybe, do you want to, sir? Just resurrect it.
2 can go in the minecart.
Sure. No, I won't.
Yeah, put the dwarf in the minecart, you fucking racist.
No, it'd be racist if he was pushing the cart.
Just tropes everywhere, huh?
Who else wants to go in?
Hey, String, I found this mining hat.
Pickaxe over here.
Pickaxe.
Not a school song.
Okay,
Knocking
so
holes.
the mining cart travels a lot faster, but you don't have to go at speed. You can all walk beside it and just push it along.
Yeah, I'll push it.
Okay, and the tracks go along a precipice that heads directly to the castle. Like the land.
I think we'll stop before we get too close.
Okay, the land kind of comes up, and the minecart runs along the ridge. And so, there's a small walking area there, but you can't really go to the left or the right without sliding down this ridge on either side, which is why the castle kind of is a doorway into the mountain. Even though the mountain is further away from the castle, there's kind of like a land bridge that limits access to the mountain through the castle. I was maybe not very clear in describing it the first time, but this is like a one-way access to the mountain
Kinda like an
along this
aqueduct.
minecart path.
We're kind of like at the top of an aqueduct with a rail.
Right. So it approaches the rear gate that has a portcullis and doors and a guardhouse, but there's really no other way around the castle. You have to go through the castle. And
Is
this
there
has
more
been
than one minecart or what?
No, there's the one minecart that they go back and forth on this one track.
I'll stay in the back with Copper. You guys go do whatever scouting
Yeah.
thing you're going to do.
Pull out this necklace. So, does this look familiar to any of you?
What does it look like?
It's, this is my wife's necklace. I found it down in the bottom there. She never would have misplaced this.
Well, she's dead.
But I'm just wondering how it got down into the mine.
Which wife?
Alondra, my wife.
Oh. Second wife. The big one.
The big one. The big blue one.
Mm-hmm. That is weird.
Did you have it on you?
No. She would keep it up in her bedroom, and I don't know why it would have got down in the mines. I was surprised to find it.
Would she ever make trips to the mines at all? Herself?
No. She would never bring this nice necklace.
Just yesterday, though, she was normal, right? She was okay.
Yeah, yesterday morning, maybe.
The day before.
Did she have any close relationships with any of the people that worked the mines?
Well, yeah, she was. There's some relations there, like brothers, sisters, and maybe the mom and dad. I don't know if I killed them, but
you enslaved her.
Most of the giants are Alondra's family. Yeah.
They know not to touch a necklace. Like, did any of you grab it?
No. Too bad.
I think I could.
I was dead.
Yeah, he was dead.
The only guy you can trust.
Who probably did it?
It could also be copper.
Yeah, it could have been string.
It could also
That
have
makes
been copper, who's mad at you for leaving Penny for.
That could be. That's a good day.
Yeah, it's possible. Makes sense.
So, string, you didn't take it though, right?
Do you want me to take a nap?
Probably.
No.
Probably should just
Do you want me to hold on to it for you? Keep it safe?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it might be what if you need that arm space for whatever you need to grab?
No, I'll just wear it.
Isn't it too big for you?
Yeah,
I'll just wrap it around my waist.
you were thinking
Why not
there.
just your neck and just loop it more than once?
Her
Yeah,
neck was probably.
Do you want me
Pretty
to help you tie it around your neck?
Are you sure you're not Kappa?
Do you think that your son
Well,
would want to tie
He's
something
pretty
around
pissed
your neck?
off at me. Are you pissed off at me?
I'm not thrilled that I'm a dwarf, but
The weather sure is nice.
it's pretty nice out here too.
It's good, eh?
It's not as nice as the cave that apparently I just have a natural affinity to now. Thank you for that.
No problem. Those TiVo spells come in really handy. 50% off.
Demon resurrection.
Plus 10% tariff, though.
You probably got a bunch of coupons too, didn't you?
Yeah. You spin the wheel and you got 80% off.
I got spell miles. Well, okay, so who's going to go in? I'll probably go in with Pass Without a Trace. I'll make you more sneaky, but if you want...
Pretty quiet too.
Yeah?
And I have.
I know where it is, so I should go, but...
Yeah, cool.
Are we all going to go?
Sure, why not?
What about the noisy ass over here?
Pretty noisy. I'll go. I'm happy to go, but we'll be killing your whole in-laws.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If I go.
okay, you can't kill my wife, though.
She's already dead, so.
It'd just be killed.
There is a guardhouse here at the back door. It would be a safe place to hang out if you want to split the party.
I mean, I'm happy to stick with you guys. I'm just saying the odds of me being stealthy are pretty minimal.
We took out... How many did we take out? Like 5 or 6.
The first time?
Yeah.
One.
Only
We had
one.
one.
And then he ran away.
You don't remember this part?
Yeah.
Nirax pummeled him. It was his buddy Eric or something, and you just and then you smashed the staircase so they couldn't get to you.
Right.
And then everybody jumped out the window.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'll stay back at the guardhouse. And you're saying that the land goes away from there, so whoever's with me, we can feather fall away if we need to, right?
True.
Is it less than 600 feet down?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm staying at the guardhouse.
All right. Well, where the residuum I think it is, it's right
In Nirax's room in a hidden safe.
in my hidden safe.
Yeah.
I'll stay with you because I also have like scale mail. So
Well, you might get scared again, and it's better for you to hang out here. No problem. Let's go.
Okay, so who is all going team stealth?
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you going string? Are you feeling up to it? You want to work those dwarven muscles? Swing that beard?
Yeah, I can do that. I can also cast invisibility and help.
You can go infiltrator mode.
I can go infiltrator mode.
Or I could give you the code to my safe, and then you could just pick out just the residuum.
I think that's a great idea.
Then maybe we wouldn't have to go, so you could just go in by yourself to my safe.
That would be the easiest.
Let's do that.
Okay. Let's do that. So, tell me where the
Code is
safe
1, 2, 3, 4,
1, 2, 3, 4.
and it's in my bedroom. There's a big picture of me on a couch, kind of like lying down. Doro's wanted that painting forever, but if you lift the painting up, there's a safe on the wall.
Doro goes over a string. He's like,
I will give you
1,000
gold pieces if you take that picture.
Just take the knife and cut the canvas out and roll it up.
And then
So we'll wait here in the
Doro's
garden.
frothing at the mouth.
when String hears Doro's voice, he can't help but start talking like Doro.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
Mexican dwarf.
Well, I'll cast guidance on you. Last for a minute. Before you leave, I'll cast guidance.
okay.
I could polymorph you into something too, but then you might not be able to open that safe.
If I'm invisible, I probably don't need to be polymorphed.
All right, just the residuum though, right?
Okay.
Is string actually seems like your moral compass of the community.
Ooh, right.
Wow.
yeah,
Amazing. Love it.
my eyes hurt.
Some stunning weather.
Oh, wow. It's good in here, huh?
What happened to the nice lighting?
Yeah,
Like I
It's
like
impressive.
that. That was good.
yeah.
Is this all dimmable and stuff?
Yeah, this
No.
is really
This is
offensive.
hard.
Well, turn the
Yeah,
back
this
ones
kind
on
of
too.
hurts my
Let's see what it
eyes.
looks
You
like.
should just redo this room. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's much better. There we go.
what are you talking about?
Jesus.
I would have just sat on my house and said nothing. Fuck you guys.
Want to bring the rest of that stuff back then?
Yeah, we're
Oh, God.
All right. Well,
Okay, so you
I
sneak
can give you directions up to my room,
Okay.
and I'll say Alondra. She's kind of the big one. Got the big chest. Super hot. Just don't kill her. If you see her.
I'm going with you.
No, Doro, you're gonna mess it up, Doro.
Okay, I'm very stealthy. I'll go.
Doro, you stick by my side.
No.
No.
Okay, so everyone's hanging back.
Doro seems very trustworthy. I can cast invisibility on him too.
Okay. Hey, don't let him see the picture though.
Doro, when we get into his room, close your eyes. Arriba!
So
Dora's gonna go into the
Yeah,
front.
Doro's voice. You're doing it properly.
So is it two characters going in?
Doro's going at it.
Well, they're his character. So
If Doro wants to come with me,
They're the only two talking, so it's all Doro all the time now.
I mean, I can go with you guys as well.
So it's
but I
3
don't
characters
know
going on?
If you can cast
Why don't we just all go again?
Can you cast invisibility on all of us?
No.
Can you go invisible?
Nope. I can go smaller.
Only in 3 feet of snow.
We just need to get in and out.
Okay.
I think these two are the... Well, one of them is the right one to go. Why are you going, Doro?
I'm invisible.
Okay, so
Doro's gonna steal all in
Doro and
Alright.
String need to
Third
make
level
stealth
invisibility. Wait, stealth rolls.
Stealth
Wait,
rolls.
Is there your characters?
Wait. Can Doro cast invisibility himself?
I have no idea.
I know he can cast fly at least.
I don't know.
I don't know
didn't
what
expect
Doro-
you to
I don't
play
even know what
2
class
characters,
Doro is.
let alone 2 at the same time on the same mission.
With the same voice.
It's avant-garde.
Yeah.
No. But Doro could upcast fly, and we could both fly in.
Yes.
We're flying now, or we're invisible?
So Doro is going to cast fly on both of you. And String's going to cast invisibility on both of you.
They could do that. We could do that.
What are you doing?
They're flying invisible people.
I just want to see this happen.
Yes.
You won't see anything. They're
You're not
invisible.
going to see anything.
I want to hear this
Above
happen.
table, we get to watch him do it.
Doro casts fly. Both of them hover for a second. String casts invisibility. They're both gone.
Dara, stay out of my way, panty draw.
They're gonna run into each
He's
other
going
as
into
they're
your
flying
pants.
because they can't see each other.
String.
Already invisible.
Can you come over here? String.
I will go over.
Okay. I'll touch String even though I can't see him. And I'll cast Cat's Grace on him. So you'll get advantage on dexterity checks.
It's a touch spell.
It is, but I'm touching him.
He came over
Come forward.
Maybe we should cast silence on Doro.
Silence.
Okay, I need a stealth roll
At advantage.
at advantage from Doro and String.
Doro gets a natural 20 plus 5.
Oh!
Yes!
Oh, you mean string?
No, no.
Oh, you're doing both.
I don't roll for Doro.
I thought you were coming with me. That's why I said Doro.
Yeah,
could come,
Doro's
but
going with you, but you roll for Doro.
I thought you said you wanted to play Doro.
Doro's your character. I can't do that.
I feel like Doro became not my character.
You guys are going to have a big talk between each other on this trip.
Doro, yes, Doro. And String gets a 19.
Okay, you are so stealthy with your invisibility and your stealth and your quiet and your sneaking in. You have directions. You're able to get straight into Nirax's room, and just like he said, there's a big picture of himself on his on his wall. Of course, there is.
Oddly enough, a knife comes out and it gets rolled up and put into a. You hear backpack, backpack.
See all these fingerprints appearing on the picture.
In very specific places.
And you
Okay.
actually hear it like from half the castle.
Yes.
Backpack, backpack.
No! My picture.
Okay, you open his safe. You find
the wife didn't change the code?
you open his safe. You find his small stash of residuum, which can be used to switch out. There's actually quite a bit of residuum here.
Okay.
How much would you like to take?
Oh,
Well, that's reasonable. You don't know how
Now-
much it's going to take, right?
Now, do you have space to take? Because you're pretty much maxed out on loot, right?
Yeah, but he's got a backpack.
String does not have any loot,
String has the gear you gave him,
which is his.
right?
And he also has a string.
He also didn't get.
He wasn't
gold.
part. He wasn't part of the load up.
yeah, I was dead.
True, but you were resurrected or reincarnated
But we
at
never.
the bottom.
He never said he was getting any.
Yeah, he wasn't part of that whole conversation.
Yeah, but you could have, though, if you wanted to take some.
Someone who's reincarnated on the bridge didn't have access to the money.
Yeah.
But someone who is reincarnated next to a pile of money.
But the whole time he's just staring at himself. That's true.
And thinking about the
And he's
weather.
looking at the cave going, it's fantastic weather.
Yeah, he's looking up.
Okay, so there's an important question.
Hmm.
Because, so String definitely would have taken gold and probably would have done it stealthy enough.
Mhm.
Maybe somebody saw him, but likely not many. So,
My passive is fairly good.
You want to make a post stealth roll to see if you can.
But would you
look-
have filled up everything?
well, I wouldn't have completely filled up.
Even if you complete. What my assumption is that you took the same that everyone else take as much as you can, and now that you're okay, I would like to take this residuum. I'm going to have to leave some of this gold behind.
Yeah.
How much are you exchanging?
Is it just residual in the safe?
No. It is not.
It's a deed to the castle.
I will take a reasonable amount of gold, double what I would assume if we talked about it on how much residuum would be needed to do this spell to
Okay.
make sure that we can get copper back.
Okay. And the other items that we're going to just keep secret for the moment that are in this safe, are you looting them too? Or are you maybe not the deed to the castle? I'll leave that one there. You decide.
Is there anything of interest, of extreme value, or
I'm a level 20 druid. Owns a castle.
what maybe
Not
would
anymore.
seem very sentimental to Nirax?
You can come live with me now, Nirax.
I
own the castle.
So even if you don't take the deed,
Doro's backpack has only got one painting in it.
well, no, because Doro was at the bottom. So Doro would have filled up on cash money.
Doro wouldn't have taken Nirax's gold, though.
Okay.
We were offered it. The 3,000
were,
was
yeah.
part of our...
Doro borderline would have tried to figure out how to pickpocket these guys to get Nirax's gold back to him.
Okay. What? So then you decide how much of the gold Doro has in his possession, and how much space he would like to have in the backpack for other things. I will text you. Yes?
Well, if you read my backstory, then I could text you something.
There might be some other items in there.
Yeah, I think based on his backstory, I'll text you something that he might have had
Okay.
coming up to level 20, and you can decide what that thing does. But it's just an object.
Okay, we'll get to those kinds of items in the future. But we'll say this is your moment. You rolled well. It's up for grabs, and Nirax probably won't find out for a while, unless he can solve the mystery of this disease that he knows. When you guys were here before, you know that the zombies aren't magical enchanting, that it is more of a affliction.
Doro's in Nirax's underwear drawer. Back!
The underwear drawer is empty.
He comes back wearing underwear on every arm and head.
I'm wearing all your clothes.
He comes back, your head's in the backpack.
Residuum.
like father, like son.
Doro's residual.
Yeah.
Okay, you stealthily make your way. Oh, actually, coming back, we need another stealth roll. It's still at advantage, but you know, there's ones out there. It could be a 1.
23 for Doro.
A natural 20 for String.
Sneaks back just as stealthy as before, and
We're all talking for 10 minutes and they're right there.
you can now pretend you're not here and listen in if you want to everyone else who's talking.
I would imagine that String would have gotten Doro to bring back the residuum. So Doro would go back and Doro can't drop the invisibility. Well, I guess unless he attacks something. So he's able to drop the invisibility.
You wouldn't be like having it on and just smelling Nirax in the corner.
Oh, he has everything he needs in his backpack now. A deed to the castle, a drawer full of underwear.
What more could a guy ask for?
Oh, I gotta roll my important.
The creepiest creep that ever creeped.
So Doro will present the residuum.
7. Oh, that's a really good one.
I wouldn't take that one either.
Wouldn't it?
It's ported.
1 and a 7.
I don't know, but the one that fell off the edge of the table, that was not good enough.
No, I was not on the.
Yeah.
It also was sitting a little bit.
Okay.
It was stuck in there.
So you make it back to the group. When do you choose to drop String's invisibility?
String is going to take a more scenic route back and check out more of the castle to see what's going on.
Okay. You see some of these blue giant zombies, and they look like they're totally out of it. One of them's just like leaned up against the wall. There's no brain activity going on there, and they're not like carrying out their normal duties, or they're just waiting, as if something triggers, then they will react to. But right now they're kind of comatose, and they're all about the castle.
Are they in the daylight as well?
In the daylight, they're all within the confines of the castle.
Yes. Are they walking through in the middle of the sun?
I don't. From what String can see, you're not there. They don't seem to be affected by sunlight.
Was there anything that looked like breakable and somewhat valuable or meaningful in Nirax's room?
Other than the photo of, or the painting of himself? No.
Any like decorative things or anything? I'm going to grab all that sort of stuff and start throwing it everywhere to see if I can get the zombies' attention, if they start moving. Because if they look just sort of comatose, like there's nothing going on.
Okay, so you break something. They are responding to the sounds. They don't really care what it is you're breaking, but the sounds...
It makes me feel better.
Sure.
What I'm breaking.
You bet.
All of Nirax's stuff.
You're able to, like, you break something, and then the few that are around that hear that noise turn and move towards the source of the noise. Then you break something over here, and then the ones that can hear that break turn and move towards the source of the noise, and you are able to herd them in such a way, as long as there's something that you can break, and then those that hear it can kind of investigate. And you kind of pulled this before as String when they were in the caves and stuff, in the mines. But this is how they react, and it's very much to the sounds.
And then is there an opportunity for me to see if they're like so out of it that if, because I'm still flying, like if I throw something outside against the castle, like would they try to go out a window to follow the sound, or are they just going to like fall to their death, or do they just sort of like hit the wall and just stop?
They are present of mind enough not to be suicidal. They won't just walk themselves off cliffs. They still have a mind, and they still, you fought them, or you didn't fight them. The party fought them. They still have, like...
Preservation of them.
Yeah, there are faculties about them, but just when there's no source of sound, they kind of just turn off.
Okay. I'm learning things. And then I'll head back.
Okay.
So Roselia, like, String won't take anything else besides the residuum, right? Because I have some things in that safe that a little private. Like,
You gave him the code.
Doro, are you here? Like, he's trustworthy, right? I should just take the residuum. That's Strings. I can trust him on that. What does that sound?
Sounds like somebody smelling or sniffing.
Don't smell dirty underwear.
It's the hamper.
I got the hamper. Of all the treasures, he picks the hamper.
I mean, String likes collecting things, but
Oh, like other people's stuff?
I don't know.
Should I have let him go into my safe?
Oh, it's
I
fine.
mean, it was fine. He was the right person. He was invisible and could fly.
Yeah, to get into my safe and get the residuum, but is that all he's going to take? Like,
Well,
should I be
you
waiting?
did reincarnate him. He would be thankful to you. I don't think he would do anything like that.
Okay, that's really all I needed to hear.
It's also not even your stuff anymore, really. When you think the castle's lost to you.
Well, it just needs to be cleaned out.
By the way, who made the purchase for the castle? Was it you or your wife?
Oh no, it's in my name.
Did you see anything weird like in the last 2 days? Why would they ever want to turn to zombies like that? It doesn't make any sense. Did
Well, I
delve
don't
too
know.
deep?
I was taking a nap and I woke up and Alondra was trying to kill me. It was barely got away.
That hasn't happened before.
Well, when she's choking me, it's for different reasons. That's fantastic. But
Nirax is lost in thought.
yeah, just for like 30 seconds, I'm just staring at the weather.
Those two big weathers.
I don't think the reincarnation spell can make her back into a giant, though, so if you resurrect her, she won't be a giant anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She couldn't be like a giant dwarf or a giant tiefling. I don't want tiefling anymore. I'm done with tieflings. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I get a new wife.
Like the new plastic surgery. Just shake it up.
She can have the answer. I could maybe start a business. Are you sick of how you're looking? We'll just kill you and resurrect you. You'll be totally like a new person.
Actually, that'd be really handy if someone was looking for you.
Yeah, it'd be a great way to hide.
Yeah.
If someone didn't like being a dwarf,
I could do it a couple times a day and make charge money and make a business out of it.
It'd have to be quite expensive, though, wouldn't it?
Oh, I'd charge her like a
Great.
lot. Give me food for thought. All right. Well, guess we'll just.
And
that sniffing sound is really.
It's been a long time
Weirding me out.
since they've
Slurping sound.
they've disappeared.
He's pouring water in and
They should
drinking
be
it.
back by now.
Yeah. So they should be back.
you can.
Probably
The
pretty
sniffing
soon.
is over your shoulder constantly, right?
Do I smack them?
It's like a mosquito.
Okay, your spell lasts for
An hour.
Yeah.
Let's say it's been an hour now, and
Dora would have made it back.
Mhm.
Like, shortly after they should be back by now.
Mhm.
Doro makes it back. He
Fly
does
is only
his
10 minutes.
sniffing and everything. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But String can make it back. That's fine. So Dora makes it back.
Yep.
Hands over the residuum.
Oh, this is all you took, right, under the safe? I had some private things in there. I hope you didn't look too far.
No, of course not.
See, that creeps me out that you talk like Doro.
This is
What's wrong with
this is
you?
Oh,
Doro. String isn't back yet. I am Doro.
Oh!
He sounds like Doro, but it looks like String.
Yeah.
Like, there's no,
No,
illusion.
Doro makes it back.
Okay.
Doro drops the invisibility.
But so
gives
Doro
the
looks
resi-
like
Oh,
Doro.
he had the residuum.
String is checking out the castle.
Right.
What's going
Okay.
on with the zombies?
So I knew it was
he's like
Doro.
an extra
You knew
10
it was
minutes.
Doro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doro looks like Doro and sounds like
I
Doro.
still don't understand why you went on this trip to Doro. Like, what did you do? Why did you go?
I helped. I brought the residuum. Shut up, backpack.
That's strange. Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you. I brought you the residuum.
Alright.
This is the best character that's ever existed.
I'm confused now.
You know when you asked me if there was maybe other things taken out of your safe?
Yes.
Probably thinking that's a yes.
Int.
Is this like some sort of insight?
I mean, just
Versilver is just speculating.
yeah.
So I should like check his pockets and his backpack and everything when he comes
Well,
back.
I don't know Doro, but
Well, Dora, let me check your backpack and your pockets.
What are you, the National Guard? Stay the fuck away.
Yeah, this is a free state, or not state.
Yeah.
Free
it was
city.
really important. Why didn't you go?
Well, I volunteered because of the invisibility.
No, you don't just start looting people's pockets.
Oh, well, if that's how you guys feel, then I'm okay.
Yeah. All right. What's your plan moving forward here now that you...
Well, we'll see if we can recover the wife.
All right.
We got the residuum now. We can resurrect Kappa.
You want to save that for your wife or the residual? Or is there enough for the both?
I feel like it would be
Why
cheaper.
do you have to go and say that now?
It's a good thing that String specifically said, I'm going to take double just in case. Because we talked about it.
I think that's
and
enough
This
for
is
two.
how much...
Oh, okay. All right.
Wait, String back now? Are we talking with String now?
5 minutes or so after this, then yeah, String's back.
Oh. Yeah, I think that's enough for two, but thanks for bringing it up.
So do we retreat back now and you do the resurrection on Copper?
Should we just do it in the guardhouse? Does it feel safe here? I think we're safe here.
As long as you don't make a bunch of noise.
Well, there's a
Well, I
third
got
thing.
I got a throat thing here.
Oh.
So maybe we should check out the town. Unless the town also became zombies.
The town, the sale.
Let's
We're
get Copper
up in
back first.
You're in the castle, but you're at the back by the guardhouse. Now, to get to the town, you have to go through the castle. There is no grounds to go around the castle. It's sheer. There's like cliff sides on purpose so that the castle itself is a blockade to allow access to the mountain.
Why don't we just take the cart back to the mines and we'll just do it there?
Yeah, get Copper back.
Yeah.
Then
Then we figure out the
move
best way
forward.
for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. We'll head back to the mines.
Okay, so you take the mine cart and you ride back into the mines, and you can decide how deep into the mines you wish to go.
I think just in that.
the entrance is
Yeah,
good.
Okay. There is a little fire pit not too far in where you saw some guards there previously. So there is a fire pit there. The fire's not lit right now.
So, is this where we plan on living for the rest of our lives now, in this mine? No, we're just going to get Copper back and then we can leave, right? Why?
Why get Copper back or why leave?
Good question.
I cast reincarnate.
You're starting another...
Sitting down.
This
Well,
is
these guys
your
are young.
second reincarnate of the day.
Yep.
And you have just enough residuum to cover the components that are missing.
Well, I thought I had double.
Not yet.
But, well, String has the other half. Have you talked to String yet?
Oh, yeah.
String gave the residuum to Doro
Yes.
And he
So
brought
he
Both,
had
both
room
portions?
in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's his bag
Mhm.
for whatever may or may not be
Right.
safe.
So I
Right.
got a
So,
spare portion.
so you do have the spare portion. Okay.
Doro got sent with all the residuum.
And when String starts talking to Kaz, String's voice sounds like Kaz's voice. You can't quite figure out how to modulate to go back to his dwarf voice.
It hurts so much after talking with Doro.
Okay, so it's happening now.
It's happening.
Okay, so what does everyone else do for an hour while Nirax is throat singing around the fire here?
I'm going to do a little bit of trident work.
Mm-hmm.
Work on my stances right in the entry.
Okay.
So I can see if someone's coming at us.
Okay, you're
Do a
kind
little.
of on patrol or keeping a watch on the...
I'll shadow box with you.
Sure, yeah, we can spar, we can work on our different.
Okay. Lorth?
I'm going to be looking at the dragon's blood. I'm going to pull up the cork, smell it.
Mm-hmm.
Almost want to do a pinky taste, but I'm not going to.
You were going to, but you're not?
I'm not going to. I don't want to risk it.
Okay. Rusilla?
So at the entrance of the mine, what does the plant vegetation look like? Is it like
Very sparse.
very sparse?
It's rocky. Yeah.
But there is some plant life within like 30 feet of this cave.
No. The plant life is all down the sheer sides of this aqueduct kind of thing. Like it's a raised section where the rails are. And you can see trees, but it's like way down the cliff there.
Okay. So there's no plant life out by the entrance.
No, not really. It's just what do you call when they refine and there's like this
Tailings.
yeah, like the
Tailings.
of there's lots of that and it's kind of crumbly and it rolls down and
We would just dump stuff over the edge.
yeah, just dump down the edge and it's like rocks on rock and then
Rock slide.
a little bit
Slate.
goes down and then it trickles down and some more slides down.
Yeah.
If there is vegetation, it's been covered over and just destroyed by all these rocks and
Got it.
tailings.
It's progress, eh? So how the world's heading, Rusilla?
Says the druid.
Yeah.
Nature.
But you can see down below, there are trees down below. Like,
Yeah.
you see the tops of them on either side. There's a forest down there.
I was just hoping
Okay.
for plants here. But that's okay.
No.
Hey, do you want to try some dragon blood?
No.
He opens up his
Trench coat.
trench coat. Little vials.
Nope.
I have an injector if you want that.
First snort is free.
Okay, anyone else want to do anything? Okay, we'll just say an hour has passed, and I need Gord to roll a 1 D100.
Here we go.
Whoa!
What is it?
A number.
Oh, you gotta roll.
D4.
Which is a human.
A regular.
Regular human.
Orange.
Okay,
Where's
The
that?
horns, does the horns retract into the head?
so
and-
now we need
The tiefling
that
tail.
coin. Let's flip that coin.
Yeah, on the table.
On the
Oh,
table.
fuck.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay, so what? The 1 is a man?
Maybe.
The 20 is a female.
We'll let you know.
Yeah,
Well,
you know.
it's a 1 and a 2, right?
So
We're going to see if
there's
the
a
horn
20 and a
retracts
1.
in or not.
Okay,
So it's a crit or a
Right.
fail.
the 1 is the man, and the
Right.
20 is the girl.
Here we go. Everyone's
And
told.
she's the same
The
race as
tension.
Cordero.
Oh no, that's a reason.
No, reflip
Wait,
that.
what did you get there?
It was a 1,
Put
so
it
it's
on,
good.
Put it on here.
Fuck.
It's a 1.
Wait.
It's a 1.
The horn doesn't retract after all.
We have another go at it. We have another go at it.
Yeah, but just as soon as he comes back, I'm like, nope.
Do it again. Keep trying.
Hey, we got one more dose.
Immediately into the water tank, right?
Yeah.
Like the magician thing, right?
Are we the bad guys?
Also, I need you to roll a D100 for my little list because you don't come back the same. Like there's parts of you that just
95.
It's not all firing on all cylinders.
Do you also
upstairs.
like weather?
Quite a 96.
Where did you roll for yours, second?
19.
Okay. This one is anytime anyone says the phrase, that seems hard, you must respond with, I got this.
I got this.
That seems hard.
Copper! Hey,
I got this.
hey, Copper. That seems hard.
I got this.
You made those phrases not thinking of this.
Oh, I did.
You okay, buddy?
Where am I?
You died.
We're outside the mine.
How come I'm not purple anymore?
Ooh,
We upgraded you.
you got vanilla.
Yeah.
You're more like your dad now.
Where'd my horns go?
You've become your dad.
You're not a tiefling anymore.
Oh, my dad. Not human.
Are you sure about that?
I look like you.
Yeah.
You're like brothers.
In arms.
What the fuck is he doing here?
He saved you. He brought you back.
Really?
He's been helping us for days. Working to bring you back.
Is that true?
Oh, right, that's me again.
Yeah.
It would have been better if you got Gord to voice Nirax.
Yeah, you gotta voice both voices.
No, you gotta do the Aussie accent now.
Oh, boy. Well, crikey.
Here's your catchphrase.
I gotta get into it here. Hang on. That's not how I say it. I love you, and I'm here to save you.
Wow. Dude,
So,
Sarah's jaw drops.
take it back a notch, man.
Oh, was that too much? Too soon?
I'm just kind of looking at you like, don't know what to say. Where were you all my life then, if that's how you feel?
You look a little wet out there.
A little hard.
I got this.
Are you sure you're my son? Are you sure you're my son? Say something only my son would know.
You're a fuckhead.
No,
we all know that.
yeah, I think that's pretty much. I don't think that's
That's canon.
qualifies.
Andros gave you that feather on your spear.
You gave the spear away, didn't you?
No, I didn't. No,
you didn't.
I kept it.
You gave away the feather.
And the shock on his face is just like, oh, this is him. There's no other way.
What'd you do to me?
Well, I mean, it is druid magic. I don't know. It's how it works.
If you want, we can try again.
No, it's pretty close, I guess.
Just think. Now you can always live the life you wanted.
What was wrong with my life before?
You were addicted.
Yeah,
Now your body.
Your drugs probably have been purged out of your system.
Yeah, your friends here, they are saying that you got into the sniffing a little bit.
By the way, did
Where's
we get
String?
Hi.
This is a dwarf.
Here he is.
That's string.
String also died.
Oh yeah, you turned into a dwarf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You died too?
Yeah.
How was your afterlife? Do you remember anything from that?
Copper. I'm sorry.
Well, what would you do?
Couldn't help you.
You know what? I should say something too. When you get back, you might want to change your sheets. Like, unstitch your bed.
Sure. You didn't tell anyone about our conversation, did you?
You did.
What?
So, what's going on? Like, what's...
Well, here's the thing, you say, your mum, we gotta save your mum. Not your mum. My wife.
Yeah, my mom's back in Waterdeep.
Let's make sure I cut the ring.
No, he's got to say, I'm pissed all over again.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
You knew, Mom.
I think it'd be good for you two to work together on this.
Yeah, it should be a father-son...
Your stepmom.
She's your wife.
Okay. My wife.
I'll help if I can. I'll do it for her.
Well, that's awfully nice of you.
I mean, it's not her fault.
No. Well, she was just in the wrong castle at the wrong time. Right?
She definitely was.
For sure, the wrong castle. She could have made better decisions.
Yeah.
Well, hey now, I offered her a job with working in the mines and all her family. They're awful grateful, and I've been supporting them and giving them all they deserve.
So you're going to resurrect all of them then?
As much as I have residuum for, that is. I mean, surely you guys got some residuum you can offer to the cause.
Oh, there was some in the river you threw away.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, we'll
do
have
I
to.
still have an addiction with this whole change?
We'll find out when you cross paths with some powdered residuum, whether that is something that still flicks you. Right now, there's no powdered residuum around.
Is he looking at my crotch longingly?
Good
for him. A cube there?
Yeah.
What you got down there? That looks hard, but I got this.
Crikey, I don't think you came back the same.
I rolled a 1. I'm the same. I remember. I might look a little different, but it's me. It's Copper. Maybe I should be sober now.
Well, do you still want us to call you Copper?
Yeah, Copper's better.
All right. Well, let's do this then.
What have we done?
We're going to go save my wife.
Am I fully back to health?
No.
I think you're at 1.
Where both of us are at 1 hit point?
Yeah.
I don't really feel like going into battle here.
If they're at 1 hit point, then I'm going to guess Healing Spirit.
Yeah, now's the time to do it.
Yeah, I'll cast it at 3rd level.
Do I have all the spells and all the crap and the heal?
Your level is still the same. Your everything that was attributed to your
Race.
you lose.
Okay.
So any race abilities, you lose. That being said, there are certain things that I might take liberty to continue to keep, like I have with strength.
Right.
Um,
And my addiction.
We'll see. I do want the character to still feel like Copper.
Okay.
And so, you look different. You sound different.
You act a little different.
Because you get a feet.
However,
Yeah.
as a human...
Well, no, he's not variant human, though. He's the shit human.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, yeah.
The plus
That-
one.
is
You
that-
did just say human.
Is that
You
two
didn't
different?
say variant
It was
human.
variant human.
You did just say human.
Is that two different categories in the D100 roll?
That's a good question.
It's not even a category now, I don't believe.
It's not. I don't think it was allowed or listed.
I'll give you the feat. You can pick
You
a
can go
feat
variant.
that Copper has now.
Okay.
I'll get there. String gets 13 plus another 19. And
So-
another 6. on top
So
of that.
if you take the feat, then you get like a plus
25 and 13.
1 in 2 things, like the
Well,
variant
if you
human.
go variant, yeah, you
If
get
you're a human, you get plus 1 in everything.
Yeah.
So pick either or.
And I think some proficiencies or something. The regular human.
But if you roll a human, you can definitely take the variant human if you want the feat. And then choose the feat and your stat bonuses based off the variant human. And if you had stat bonuses as a tiefling, you'll lose those.
You get 33 points of will. Going off max.
Okay, we take a short break and turn on some air conditioning and
There's air conditioning.
I
It's
don't
fine.
know. I'm just cooking in here.
It's warm. Open the window.
It might be
It's probably
It
cool.
might be cool outside by now.
Excuse me?
With all that insulation, you'd think it'd be cold as hell now.
Yeah. Oh, it's wonderful outside.
We didn't
The
turn the
weather's
AC
good.
on until yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ours is, when it's like 21 outside, it's like 28 inside at our house. We don't have the AC on.
Yeah, because you get sun.
Sun all day. It's just like baking. So it was like March, and we were like, oh God, get the AC or whatever. As soon as we moved in.
But at least you have a
Brand
decent
new.
AC system.
Yeah, it's way overbuilt. It's a 3200 BTU or something.
Yeah.
So, but we haven't got a power bill yet, so I don't know how much.
I have to
it's
clean all my heat pump heads. They're just filthy.
So instead of getting a +1 and everything, I
Time
got
to
2
do
I
anything.
get +1.
What is it
Yeah, I
say?
haven't had
Variant
time to
human?
do
So
anything.
2 different
around
ability
here.
scores of your choice increased by 1.
Yeah. So instead of +1 and everything, you get
Then
that.
I get the feat.
And you get the feat.
Those fruit trees on your property or the neighbors?
Mine.
No. What you got on the side?
There's a dwarf cherry bush, sour cherry, good for baking.
Like Romeo or something?
I don't know what it is. It's a dwarf bush, and it's very productive.
Yeah.
And then right next to it, there's a nectarine, and then
Nice.
and then I have an Italian plum.
Purple ones?
Yeah.
We just put a nectarine in.
And then I have a dwarf nectarine up front. It's got 3 nectarines.
Yeah. I was looking for a dwarf peach. You can't get them, but a dwarf nectarine's easy to find.
Yeah.
That's what we got.
Half of the tree died when we had that frost. So so it's just like 3 branches like this. And the other side is all dead.
I would like to document all the things I just handed out. I want to keep a record of myself. But I did that with the secrets, and that was very handy to have those back again. So I don't know that I need them, but I'm going to do it anyway.
These things?
Yeah.
Hey, Copper, I have most of your gear here.
I'll give these back to you. You can hold on to them, but I just want to have a record of it so that.
We had a fawn born in the neighbor's yard next to us, so we have a deer that now lives in our area and is eating everything out of our yard.
Do you know deer eat snakes? They sometimes eat
I don't
snakes.
have a big snake problem in my house.
I know, it's
They're,
just I found it interesting.
You ever notice like cedar hedges? They're always like that, you know.
Oh yeah,
That's because the deer eat. Right?
yeah, they eat everything.
Oh,
You know why they eat?
There's very little they don't eat.
They get vitamin C from that in winter.
We put cages.
You.
Today I put cages up around everything.
Need his?
Yeah, I need his.
I will be a warcaster.
Oh,
That's a great feat right now.
Isn't that the thing that you needed the other time? And then you're like, crap, I don't have that.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that was Nirax.
yeah.
Never
Okay.
just can't get any more feet.
So this goes back to Silra.
I haven't even leveled up yet.
This can go to Nirax, just in case you need that. I don't know why, but you can have it. Cause,
That's it, well, not for you. You know,
Lord.
that's long in the head.
Cody, And Doro. Okay. That will help me keep track of things later when I'm like, oh crap, what did I hand out? And I'll have to figure out what that choker is. On your paper, I said it's a magical thing.
Yeah.
So I just didn't write it down because I wanted it to be something you discover, but I don't know where I wrote it down.
You put it on and
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It might. You put it on?
I don't want to put it on, no. Just in case it is cursed. I do have one item that I need to think of what I can do with that ribbon I'm not sharing with the party. I got 4, I only should have 3.
I only got 2 scrolls.
The scrolls I think are immediately useful.
They're one and done.
They're one
and done, and if you have the spell level to cast that spell, it works. It just works. But if you don't, then it might work. If you're casting from a scroll of a higher level spell than you can cast.
I have a mystery scroll you gave me a long time ago.
A mystery one?
Yeah.
I never told you what it was, what it did.
Try it.
Plus your con.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty close.
It's fireball. You'll die.
Unknown scroll.
Okay, I'll put
Holy catch up is amazing. Did you choose a level 1 feat?
I'm pretty sure, like, unless we're doing the 2024 rules for humans. Should be any feat.
I think so.
Oh, well, that's why I took, like, as a human? Took the work test.
Yeah, but that's at level 4 you get that.
That's
That's instead of an ASI.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
No, but he, as a human,
A
as a
variant
variant human, you get 1 feat.
You get a feat at
Yeah,
level
scroll
1.
oh, I probably
Scroll
selected
up.
it twice. I bet you.
Uh-huh.
Go
That's
to
probably
like
what I
where like your species is.
Yeah.
No skills and 10 feet.
Why don't we
Okay, I
keep
picked
getting
it twice.
the Cialysis of ads?
You're getting old.
That's not so. I know.
Okay, we still have this. We still have this in the book here.
That's dead to us.
Oh,
I still don't know how to figure that out, so.
Where's the
Puzzle
thing?
box.
it's the puzzle box is right in here.
Oh,
Anyone want to have a go at it again?
No.
no, I did everything I possibly could.
I'm gonna take my hammer to it.
And possibly smash whatever's inside?
It's a stink bomb.
Or you could just charm person. Oh. And you could tell us what you do about it.
You should.
Yeah.
Are we back on the internet?
Never really left.
Never really left, but
What?
now he's gonna have to edit.
You gonna edit that
All
out?
Dead air.
Clearly. Oi, Copper! Now that you're alive again, tell us what the fuck this puzzle box is.
That's
We
it.
know you know.
That's him.
Yeah.
We see
Sorry,
your
what?
glances to it.
We know you know about this puzzle box.
We'll never open it on our own.
Oh, yeah, the puzzle box.
Nirax wants you to tell us.
No, don't say that. Then he'll never open it.
Wait, if it's genetic, it was probably a really strong password like A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Or 1, 2, 3, 4,
1, 2, 3,
5.
4.
Well, there's no
Right.
numbers on it.
A, B, C, D, E, F. A, B, C, D, E.
Yeah.
Was it 5 or 6 in that thing?
Oh,
It
it's a 5-5.
Yeah, because the first one on the other campaign was golden.
Or 5, 6. No, it's 6 letter.
What do you know about that thing?
Please, just let us open it. It's been...
I don't know. I think we talked about this before. I had some ideas, but you guys had already tried them.
Hey, Nirax, do you know the password for this thing?
He has never seen this thing. Oh, what's that you got there?
Puzzle box.
Oh, here, give it here. I'll see if I can do it.
We gotta roll at least. Or here, I'll roll for him.
You're gonna roll?
I don't have a dice anymore.
Of all the people, you want to be the one to roll.
Yeah.
You can roll.
I can roll for Nirax. He breaks it.
I rolled a 2.
Well, I'll roll for him instead. I rolled 7.
I thought that was a 1.
Then you would have picked his roll.
Nirax, you know, he might have fluked it, but he got a 2, so he didn't have. No, he's never seen this before.
Maybe we can find a blacksmith with like a handsaw or something and break it open.
What do you think, Nirax, about where Laurel may be?
I'm just like, oh, right, you're talking to me. Last I heard, she went looking for the dick.
Yeah, she did.
I got this.
But,
Sure is beautiful weather in this case.
That's awesome.
But she, there's no way she found it if you guys found it.
Did we find the deck of
Yeah, speaking of the dick.
So you heard that she was looking for it.
Yeah.
And you had it.
No.
No, remember there's a guy who tried to sell it to him?
You knew where it was.
No.
Not until just a couple days ago.
No, that was just a couple days ago.
Didn't we have that?
Yeah.
We did have it for a bit, yeah.
Yeah, she went looking for it years ago.
Yeah.
And then she'd never been found since.
I tried to scry to her, but I feel like I got cut off somehow.
Yeah, Meridoc tried that too.
What about sending? Like that spell?
Yeah, that's what he tried. It didn't work.
Don't you have to just keep trying? Because sometimes it doesn't work if they're not on the same plane.
No, he be tried for days and days.
Well, it's Meridoc. He's not that lucky. That's why he's worshipping Tymora.
Well, I don't believe that's a way that we could contact you.
So we just pick a direction and go? Like,
Where would you start if you were looking for the deck?
We found it already. It would have been,
No, I
been
mean,
in the cave.
like
Doro, probably.
Go back in time a year or two in your mind if you were her looking for the deck.
The last place that was sighted
Right.
was on the Sword Coast
In the ocean.
in the ocean.
Yeah, didn't Meridoc say that she went out on a boat? Maybe we need to check underwater somewhere.
I don't know.
And it's turned up here.
What would the...
So she must have found it.
Well, why would it turn up here?
Also, what would the deck do to help us find her?
Well, the value of finding the deck is to find her. That was our plan.
But you found the dick.
Yeah.
I know, but we lost it again. What I'm trying to state is...
Did we lose
How
it again?
No, we did not.
No,
He's
we don't
got
have it in our
No, I
pocket.
don't have it.
It fell. It got
Well,
lost.
what'd you do with
What?
it?
It fell off the bridge.
Well, how did it fall off the bridge? It was in your bag.
I don't know. That's what the DM said.
What? So it was down below right where we just were?
And I couldn't find it.
If you remember, when you were on the bridge, and this was right as Stropper was falling, he said that he threw it off.
He threw it up.
well, it's because, like, to help us.
Why'd you throw the
You're
deck
going to give it
off?
to the dragon or something, weren't you?
Yeah, but we were just down there. It would have been right at the top.
Yeah,
of
I
it.
swear I didn't throw it off. But
I listened to the recording. You said you threw it off in hopes that they could find it and draw a card and it would save them or something.
He threw the
no,
residual.
I threw the
off.
residual off.
Well, I'm pretty sure you threw the deck off.
No, I threw
The bag of residual.
bag of residuum.
I thought whoever was holding on to it checked their pocket and it wasn't in there.
That's what it was.
And I'm pretty sure that's the person that had it in his pocket.
So
I think he had it.
I didn't have it.
I had
I think you had
We
it.
wouldn't
It
have let
has-
Copper
I
have it.
had
String had it.
it has disappeared,
It disappeared in real life here.
and Nirax was looking for it. I mean, secretly this whole time.
Yeah.
This has been Nirax's reason why he wanted to come down to find it.
I drew a bunch of cool shit from the deck too, Nirax. Again, just recently.
You did.
Yeah, it was all positive. It was incredible.
Oh, but you know, there's nothing but bad cards left
it's
in that deck.
Only good. Only good.
What did you get?
I got like this Zen minimalism thing that I'm going for. where I don't have to have any more stuff, so that was really cool. And then I went up a level.
Simplified his life a lot.
Yeah, I
Oh,
simplified.
do you have anything you want to give away?
It was like Mary Kondo kind of like thing. I didn't bring me joy, so it just
Married dog condo?
Married dog condo.
Oh boy.
What I'm trying to state is, if she wasn't with the deck, what would the deck do to help us find her?
Nothing. It's just to retrace the steps of what she would have done to find her.
Okay.
What
We
would
don't
you
need-
do?
We don't need the deck, I don't think. But
Okay, so we found out about the drow that took the deck, right? We just need to trace his steps back now.
Oh, why don't we bring him back?
yeah,
You got any bits of him left?
yeah, he's down below.
Yeah, he's in the dungeon.
Yeah, we can go get
You
him.
left him there.
Yeah.
He's been smelling pretty. He's smelling
I
pretty
thought we
bad.
spoke with Dad.
Yes.
Now, why would you do something like that? You
To
just
find
left him there.
He was in a cage. There's nothing to get at him. He was like in a cell block.
Yeah, but how can we bring him back? How long has he been dead?
We don't know.
I don't know.
Not that long, because we've only been in your dungeon for a couple of days.
Well, because you know, I can only bring him back if it's only been 10 days.
Yeah, it's way less than that.
Well, you don't actually know that.
What?
He was dead when we got there, and
How long ago did
Oh.
he show up at your manor?
It couldn't have been more than 10 days.
Okay, then we can revive him.
Yeah, let's go get him. Where is he again?
Down in the mines.
Well, we're in the mines.
And we go back down in the mines again.
Why don't you just go fly over there and resurrect him? We could speak with Dead though too. We don't need
You
to
know,
resurrect.
going all the way down to get him, that seems like something real hard to do.
Well, if you can
I
fly.
got this.
All right, you go. We'll wait here for you.
So
if I find the deck or
saving your
not-
wife is now a secondary objective to...
Yeah.
Well,
Don't let him think that.
say now that we're resurrecting guys, we want to resurrect the ones that can help us.
You can always get a new wife, right? You already got a new one once, so it's not like they're that important to you.
Well, I kind of like this one, you know.
You didn't like Penny enough, though?
Well, she we had our differences, you know. We parted ways, but she came out pretty good. I'll have to say.
Yeah, she did.
She's going to be pissed that you took away her lineage from her son. That was a good one for you.
Well, that's
Good job on that.
out of my control.
Yeah. Out of your control. You couldn't have done anything.
Nah. I mean, magic is random.
Alright. So we go back to get this body then?
if we really need to.
Does anyone have Speak with Dead?
I'm pretty sure after you cast it, you can't cast it on the corpse again.
Who cast it? Wasn't me.
I don't remember.
Maybe we didn't do that.
I think we maybe talked about it, or
I think we talked to his head or something.
Did one of you put his head somewhere?
I think I took his head actually.
Yeah,
you have it in your inventory?
No, definitely not.
Oh. So then you don't have it in your inventory.
I remember you doing that though.
I do think I took it, but
Definitely don't have any ability to do that.
What about you?
well, even if I did have it though, it's gone because it was a possession of mine that disappeared. So
So if you had it, it's definitely
it's
gone.
100% gone.
Due to the dick.
Yeah.
No, the dick.
What a dick. What a dick thing to do.
But we're talking about this after.
And maybe when you're holding the deck, you lost that valuable too.
Oh.
I think you lost everything other than magic items, so.
Yeah, but the head's not a magic item.
I know. What I'm seeing is the deck wasn't lost by him holding it.
Did you ever have possession of the deck?
He did draw cards, but he
I
still
know.
Drew from it, but
Yeah.
he had
He never had possession of it.
No.
Plus, again, magic items I'm pretty sure stay with you.
The particular card that he
because
drew
you have your
was everything except for magic items.
Trident.
your trident. Yeah, that's
My trident is just a
it's
a returning.
it's a
summon
a thing I make.
Right.
It's an infusion. Yeah. But yeah, I didn't lose.
disappear.
I didn't lose.
The
skill.
card that he drew made all non-magical items disappear. Anything that had value that was his possession.
Even like land and stuff he
It's
owns.
the head, which I didn't own anymore.
Yeah. So Castle Tymora, no more.
I never owned that.
Was the deed in your name or Mary
No, it's
Doc's?
Mary's castle.
I think it was in his.
Had he passed over to you the
No.
deed? No.
I think temporarily while he was away.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Makes sense.
We go
Well,
back.
you guys haven't been back to Castle Tymora since.
Yeah, it might be gone.
I'm not the lord of the castle. I
Well,
get told to do shit.
Maybe
You guys
maybe
haven't
Mary
even left this mine. Every time you leave,
Yeah,
you
we
come back
never
again.
leave the line.
maybe Mary Doc puts
Because
the,
it's
the
so
keep in your
pleasant
name
in
so
here.
they never keep access.
Great temperature.
This is a pocket dimension and we're trapped.
We're stuck here. This is hell.
It's not that hard to get out of here. I got this.
All right. So I had the head and it's gone, so we can't talk to the guy. So let's leave.
So you're not going. We're not
Right?
going
Is that? I think that's what we all.
Yeah,
Is that
we got no clues to.
Maybe he talks out his ass.
Well, we can resurrect him.
Yeah, we could do that. We can't speak with dead him, but none of us can do that anyway. So
Well, if we put somebody else's head on his body, does it get
Which
resurrected with the mind of the head, or like the 90-10 split, and we get most of the answers?
Then you
Where
got
are we gonna get that head
a
though?
1 or a 20.
One of the giants.
what a giant head! Yeah,
Like a bobblehead. I want to do it just for that.
Well, I don't think there's any value in going back. So.
Yeah, probably not.
I want to get out of this mine.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta go through the castle.
Yeah, let's just
Are
steal
you
through
really
that
sure you don't know
castle.
anything about the little puzzle box?
We'll take our little fire
Copper?
thrower up front.
I'll cast Charm first.
Okay. Is it something he can resist?
You just gotta make a wisdom save.
And he
Okay.
can resist it. Worse now because he's human.
17.
Oh,
I think that passes.
No, you roll one.
You're using your dice for this?
What?
Yes. He used pardons and you rolled a 1.
I'm like, shit, I got rid of silvery barbs.
But would he know what's happening?
If Resilver had talked to him about,
Well, I
we
didn't
all
hear
had
it.
It
talked
had nothing
about
to
it.
do with that.
is that something you can use on anyone's roll or just
Yep.
the DM's roll?
Yep, on anyone's.
On any roll.
Brother.
So he can make his allies rolls a 20 score.
Yeah.
I like roll.
I guess I gotta use my legendary resistance.
Do it more than 7 then.
You have a feat that allows you to block this in any way?
No, he's toast.
So I got a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But charm person just makes him friendly, right?
It makes him friendly, but also suggestive to answering truthfully.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's any deception behind asking.
It's not zone of truth, though.
No, it is not.
Okay.
It's just he wants to be truthful.
Okay, so you were considered friendly to Resilra.
Oh yeah.
Which you already were. though.
Friends
Which
all
you
the
are.
time.
Your friend.
Read it out for
You
Gore.
attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range. You must make a wisdom save. If it fails, it is charmed until the spell ends, or until your companions do anything harmful to it. The charmed companion regards you as friendly, and when the spell ends, the creature knows it's charmed.
Okay. So
But-
it doesn't
But
say
yes,
anything
if
about...
there's any deception, but like that's
it
where
doesn't
the
say
charm.
anything about he's forced to tell the truth.
You
No.
can, you can make me do things. I guess.
Where's the puzzle box?
Right here. I mean, which one of your characters has it right now?
Oh, that looks hard.
I got this.
So, how...
So does he have to open it then?
I just have to say it.
Does he believe it, or does he have to say
The
it?
thing is, Copper doesn't know the answer
I don't
to the
know.
thing.
No, but we know that he knows shit about it. He was using ascending in front of us.
You don't know.
We heard
Shit.
you. We
Yes.
heard what you said.
You looked
in
at
ascending.
it and you purposefully were like, I know something.
He knows
but
stuff, but he doesn't
but
know
you
the
left
code.
it out.
Sure.
I don't know the code.
No, but you know
But you know things
something about it.
And you
What do you
didn't
know about
tell
it?
us.
I know that I don't know the code.
Why are you being so stubborn
But
about
now
this?
that you are friendly to them, you might have a little
Why
more
would
to
you be?
say.
Why would you be deceptive to your friend and not tell them?
We trust you,
For
Copper.
the same reason.
And if you felt embarrassed to reveal, you might now be more trusting.
I told Copper the truth when we were String when we were falling.
Oh.
Trust String. String, can you vouch for me that I don't know anything about that?
What?
The story I told you? That's what I was keeping from everyone.
What? So you know the code?
He doesn't.
Alright, but what does he know about the thing?
There's nothing to do with it.
We're not asking for the code. We need more information about why that exists and the context
you
around
read
it.
the letter and you had this like inquisitive look on your face. I could see it.
And then you sent a
You
sending
knew more
spell
than-
to somebody else.
You-
Right in
maybe,
front of
maybe
us.
they get a persuasion out of this. Eh?
No, that was my insight that did that.
Mm.
Many,
but
many,
if you want me to
many
say,
sessions.
maybe it's a persuasion.
You want them to persuade you?
Well, I think it's pretty close.
That's why I cast her in person first.
Okay, so then they get advantage on their persuasion checks?
Sure.
Alright. Roll with advantage.
17.
Do I resist or what?
I say you can tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You knew something about it. We're trying to figure it out. I don't need to know anything.
It's
You know everything about you.
It's to do with the letter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Obviously.
we knew that.
So, what I told String when we were falling, I got to go back a little bit to get to the letter. When I was in the Olympics and training for the Olympics, this drow came up to me. She called herself the Mist. And she gave me this stuff and she says, I heard you were in the Olympics today performing in the Griffin riding and you're going to, she says, here, you try this, it'll make you really sharp. It was residuum.
Oh.
And I didn't know residuum powder. I just thought, well, anything to get an edge. So when I came to, I was on the podium Won the gold medal. I didn't even know what I did. Apparently I did something. Won the gold medal. I don't even remember it.
Oh, what does that have to do with the letter?
So the letter, I recognized the names that it was, who wrote that letter was talking about the mist and how much they were in love with the mist. You both remember her.
Nirax. Copper.
So the name in the letter I recognized.
You recognize the name in the letter.
And I didn't want to say anything because it was embarrassing to...
The name of the mist.
I thought it was
the mist was my drug.
The handwriting.
The handwriting, that's right. The handwriting. I recognize the
Where did I
handwriting
put
of the
that?
mist. And it was the handwriting was by the mist.
How did you
To
know
somebody
our
else.
handwriting?
It didn't make quite my sense. Like if it was about the mist or if it was in the mist wrote it.
Oh, shoot.
Do you
you
know
saw
where
I
you
had
would
it
be able
here.
to get in contact with the mist?
The mist. I did. There was a few people I could talk to in Waterdeep to contact the mist.
So we need to get back to Waterdeep to find out what happened to L'Oreal.
I don't know. If she
Okay,
knows.
so here's the letter.
Is it going to be hard to get a hold of her?
Here's the letter.
All right. This is a letter. How I remember it.
And Copper he knows that the handwriting looks like the mist because he's had communique with the mist.
And the mist is a
in
woman.
the past, right? Yeah, Copper remembers the mist as a female.
But
Drow.
Yes.
they may have reincarnated since.
Yeah.
So yeah, where's my love? This is the mist talking about someone.
It's the mist's handwriting.
Yeah. Where's my love, my treasure from above? For absences I despise. It brings tears to my eyes. I cannot see her. I cannot touch her. I miss her so much. Is she talking about L'Oreal? Is she in love with L'Oreal?
Wait,
I miss her so much. Her sweet-smelling hair, the sound of her voice, her skin so soft, her lips so moist. My dear, my sweet, hear my cry. Come and comfort the wipe the tear from my eye.
is she L'Oreal's Doro?
A sharp stabbing spear, could it be someone else? A pain that throbs with each living pulse. Crimson, unreadable, fluid, that, can't read it, spills about the floor. A tale of my love, of the one that I adore, a love I know no more. She could be writing about L'Oreal.
Maybe she murdered Gloria.
Sounds like she's in love with L'Oreal.
It could be
But
like
both,
a
maybe.
psycho.
If she's writing about L'Oreal.
Who did you send a message to about this?
The Mist.
Who did you send it to?
I messaged the Mist.
To what?
And there was no response.
What did you say? We're like, I know this is you who wrote this, or
I said I found a letter, and I talk about the guy
Mhm.
who had it on him,
Mm-hmm.
and I was messaging the Mist.
But
which
we
is
didn't-
also
and there was no response.
Do you think this drow maybe is
I don't know
friends or
why.
family?
I don't know why this drow had a letter from the Mist to somebody
And
else.
she was also drow. You said
The Mist was a drow.
Miss was drow and this person was drow.
This person somehow had a letter written by the Mist, and that made no sense to me.
She was an Olympic drug dealer.
she sold drugs to Olympians.
I won the Olympics. I don't even remember it.
Did she get gold?
Did I get what?
Did she get gold?
No, she took off. She got a user.
He got gold.
Yeah.
She got a user out of it
So
With
she got.
with
She's-
endless money.
Yeah.
She's Copper's
Yeah.
former dealer.
How did the relationship break apart that you don't see her anymore?
Well, I was still buying drugs from her.
Before we left? Why did you, like recently?
I stocked up.
Okay.
Is that where you got the cube?
The brick.
The brick?
That was when we were trying to escape Waterdeep.
Yeah.
But
And
was
we were
it
down at the
from
docks.
her?
I think String was with me. And had a bunch. I bought a brick for the road.
You know, like you do.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew I wasn't going to be here for a while, so I had to get a stash. And I didn't know where to put it, so I put it in my groin.
I feel like it's
As you do.
That's the truth.
It should take a big weight off you to have told us all that.
Well, it feels good. I told String, and thank you, String, for just keeping it quiet.
Copper. Sorry.
I told you to.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, do you want to go get your boots or anything?
Oh, yeah. Your boots are hanging
I just
out.
pick up Rosora and give them a big hug.
Oh,
Then you have
wasn't expecting that.
You have taken a big weight off of me. I might need your guys' help to kind of stay off that shit.
Yeah, it must be hard.
But I got this. With my friends.
Nice.
We gotta get back to the way we were, you and I.
Brothers in arms?
Yes. So you need to get back to the doorknob.
We need to get Cause to have a few more long rests.
Yeah. If we bonk him on the head, does that give him a long rest? Maybe jar electrum out of him?
So our goal now should be to get
Beat the
back to
electromagnet.
the Flagstaff Tower.
Well, we need
Feels
that.
like we need more information about the mist.
I think we need to find the mist, and I think Waterdeep is where we need to go.
We still have to help Nirax first, though, before we leave.
With what?
My wife!
But you're
My castle!
you're 20th level. You've got this.
I'll help you out, Dad.
Well, that's what I like to hear.
You want to get your shoes first?
Yeah, make sure you put your shoes on.
That's actually a really good idea.
On the ceiling?
Yeah. Oh, it's on the wall.
Oh, shit,
Way
yeah,
too
my
high.
shoes.
Your spider walking shoes or whatever?
That'd be nice.
Yeah, you haven't got shoes on?
I'll cast Fly, and I'll just fly there and get it.
No, you'll walk and then cast fly and go up and grab it, and then
Well, I can fly over the chasm.
How far away was it? I don't remember.
they were pretty deep.
They were way down in there.
Oh, okay.
They were in the,
Like third
where
floor
you
in the
first-
big chamber.
yeah, when you first fought the Bonatars.
Okay. Well, I got.
Well, it's like a fly spell, yada, yada,
Chemist.
yada, and then he's back. Right? You don't want to make us go through this all again, do you?
We're gonna take another
High five.
long rest after he gets back, so we get all our spell slots back. And
You know, already.
We helped him get his boots back, too.
All right.
Okay, he gets his boots back. And you remembered that they were there.
Yeah, I totally forgot about them. So they're slippers of spider climbing.
Wait.
There you go. Corpa, you can thank your friend here. What's your name again?
Lorth?
Lorth.
Yeah,
He's a good friend, you know.
yeah, he
The scared one.
shits in my bed.
I
What a
didn't
good
shit-
friend does.
I didn't shit in your bed. It was
Discharged.
fish discharged into your bed.
It's okay. I don't need to forgive you. Because I'll just
You
get
guys
it.
must be real good friends if
This
you.
is what friends do.
Yeah, if you can joke around like that.
A little fish on your bed here, a little fireball there.
Oh, no.
Honestly, I'd get a new bed because it's been like how many weeks now?
Yeah, I don't have any money on me though.
We can help you. We're heading back to Waterdeep anyway, right?
You got any money, Dad?
Yeah, you should get him a birthday gift.
Yeah, there's actually a huge pile of money down at the bottom.
If you fly down, you can fly back up with it.
Your dad is incredibly rich now. More than he
Well,
was
I
before.
mean,
I remember hitting the ground.
I think I was always kind of.
Was there a treasure chest down there?
Now, this is the land of Castle Nirax, but I suppose, being my son-in-law,
Do you have any kids with that, Alondra?
none that I know of.
I don't know if Nirax and Alondra could have kids.
So who's in your will, Dad?
I think I hear,
Is that an important document that I found in the This could change the course of how this unwinds.
Holy shit! You just take
Um,
the will and cross this name
isn't
off.
that,
put
isn't
his
that
name
great to have, like,
Doro.
Doro. It's the surprise the child of surprise. You'd be like, I don't know what it is, but we'll make it up as we go.
So I think, we'll clean out your house. We'll get a laundry back for you. And then we'll head to Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Well, this castle, it would be good, you're welcome back here. If we can clear it out, it can be like a...
If we clear it out, I have one thing left. One request.
What's that?
You don't call it Castle Nirax. You call it Castle Spacebar.
All right. It's a deal.
Deal.
We're not gonna.
Oh! No deal on spilt beer.
Oh!
Chris in the floor.
Chris in the floor! Yeah, well, a little bit there, a little bit there.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
It's so clean, we could probably lick it up.
Mm.
No, don't do that.
All right, well, head back now. You guys need a rest again.
Well, I don't think we need a rest. But
No, we're ready to go.
Corpa here, he said he got this.
We're not gonna be able to fight all these things, though, right? We're just getting your wife.
Hey, what's the plan? I think
we can polymorph your wife and we just get out of there with her.
yeah, take you with us.
Yeah.
Turn
Figure it
into
out.
like a gerbil or something.
Figure out how to save her next or some other time. You just need to
What
find
was that, Loth? Loth, you got some ideas there.
You just need to find a place to hide that dirtle.
or those of water.
I'm in!
Why are you looking at Lorth?
We tried fighting all of them, right?
He's the guy with the potions, so he's got a place.
And the lotions.
I think that's a pretty good idea. We just sneak away.
The gerbil wouldn't have the disease on it, right? Like,
Oh no.
like, what would happen? Like, when you polymorph something, what happens to all the diseases or whatever they have in their body? Do they shrink too or change?
Well,
This
Be
is
hybridizing.
This is the
Yeah.
kind of conversations you can expect with Lord.
oh,
You might not be able to pull them with an undead.
but what about restoration? We got any of that?
Greater restoration.
That ain't gonna do it.
That's not something in my capabilities.
That wouldn't help.
I can't do that.
You're a 12th
We
level druid, so
You could just kill your wife, and then you could reincarnate her, and hope that everything goes your way.
This could
but
be the start
yeah.
of your business.
it was good enough for
you've tried it big. What if you get a gnome?
Maybe you end up with a husband. It's fine.
It'd just be nice to get.
Or a halfling.
Yeah, like,
Giant halfling. So regular sized human.
and like, even if you get something small, it's a bit different. You get what you want.
Never mind the life down under.
Why?
It seems the only surefire way at this point in time.
Or it could be centaur.
If we kill her too, we have 10 days to carry her somewhere without problems.
No, she's already dead.
Yeah,
Oh, she'd be big.
the countdown started
When she died.
when she
Oh,
died.
you think she's dead now? I thought she's just afflicted.
She's
No,
a
she's
zombie.
a zombie though. She's dead.
Oh, but okay. So Nirax does not have any sort of what did I say? Greater restoration.
Unless he changes his skull.
Does he have 5th levels?
He has 5th levels.
Then he can get greater.
Yeah, he could change up.
So I can't do it today. I mean, I use up all my 5th level spells.
I appreciate that.
But it's not gonna help, right? It's not a disease. She's dead.
We could just try changing her into something small, pick her up.
If
and
you
we can-
solve her, if you create her healer, maybe it'll just kill her. And then you're done.
And then, if you kill her right off, then it'll make it easier for the whole thing.
I think you should polymorph her.
Yeah. The gerbil plan is the best plan.
Well, that's I think temporary fix. For now, for today.
At least get us through the castle and out of the castle.
Yeah.
So we're not fighting all the sisters and the brothers and the mom and dad and
Yeah.
The cousins and third cousins.
And we come back with a Kia.
Ikea?
A Kia.
IKEA?
IKEA.
Like the
We're
car?
gonna build some furniture?
That would be good too, you know? We come back with a Kia.
Yeah, IKEA. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll come back with an IKEA.
Small Korean car?
Yeah, IKEA. Oh.
These are all
If you're
canon
looking
now.
to build furniture, it's good because they've been messing up
Oh.
the entire castle. Like, there is so much broken stuff in there.
Well, it's time to remodel anyway.
Absolutely.
You know,
going to need a new picture, too.
Yeah, you may
well, maybe don't pose that way.
Wait a minute, how do you know that?
I can't say it. I can't say it.
I mean, all you were wearing was a sock.
In the picture?
Yeah, what's with that?
Oh, that's how she likes it.
Makes it look bigger.
Did Alondra paint that?
Of course.
That's why the painting's so big?
Yeah.
It's life size.
Sounds hard. But I got this.
You're going to paint a nude picture of your dad?
Yeah. That's totally fine. That's normal.
That's some father son bonding.
wrong.
I'm gonna have to go back and edit this.
With what's happened in our family?
All right, we've got a plan. Let's do the pulling off and get good.
Okay.
Pull them off? What?
Pull them off.
Pull them off.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
So how do we separate her from the rest of them? Is that the plan? Or are we going to fight all of them?
If we turn her into
If you
a
had something
gerbil,
special that she really loved, maybe you could lure her
To
out with it.
lure her out?
Yeah, like a necklace or something.
You got something like that? Yeah.
yeah.
Well, you still have the necklace, right?
That's the thing. Yeah, that's
Yours
the thing,
now.
yeah.
Wearing it around your waist.
The one you found in the mine.
Oh, yes, that one right there that I've got here on
You're
this
questioning everyone why is it down here?
paper. That's right, that one.
You were dead when that
Man,
happened.
you really get dementia when you get older.
Well, it's a
don't
good
you?
thing you gave me this paper. Okay, good. Yeah, I got something right here that might just do the trick.
Okay.
If I can connect with you.
Can you mind link with her?
Does she have a
I think I can.
And then talk about you want to give her the necklace. Maybe you can lure her out and then we'll tackle her.
All right, let's do it.
What kind of necklace is it?
A special one.
Pearl necklace?
Walk into that one.
Yep, sure did.
So we don't attack her though, you just polymorph her. Right?
Yep.
So is the plan that we're going to try to distract the other ones to get them away from her, and you'll figure out how to get out?
Well, you'll take care of that, right? You distract him.
You got a few shots at using that polymorph?
Plus, I don't think it makes them. Wouldn't make them an undead gerbil. It doesn't even have to be a gerbil, honestly.
At our Meriadox castle,
Fourth level, but 3 slots.
we had people lost their minds and were being attacked by our own people.
We weren't there.
We weren't
Oh,
there.
we weren't there.
We don't know about that.
Shit, yeah.
You haven't ever been back to the castle since.
Right.
Yeah, we've been trapped in this fucking mine.
This is
I think we should go
That-
back in the mine with
that
forever
episode
mine.
is coming up.
Yeah.
We haven't got there yet.
The forever mine.
Yeah,
We gotta get out of this mine.
It's a really nice mine. This is so comfortable. I could stay in a cave the rest of my life, you guys. This is...
Don't you think it's kind of damp?
It's really... It's lovely.
I can't wait until you see the weather inside the castle.
But sleeping on the rock, that'd be kind of hard, wouldn't it? I got this.
See? You know what I'm talking about.
All right, we'll end the episode there, and next time we'll come back with the with the return visit to the castle again to save Alondra.
Operation Gerbil.
Next time instead of
Operation Gerbil smuggling.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to Perilous Pursuits. Be sure to check out our website at perilouspursuits.com. Rate, review, and tell your other party members about us. In the meantime, go take your knoll for a stroll. Give your gazer a big hug, and go play some D&D.